everybody on track. Cause this Friday ain't black. Cause we ain't buying shit. We ain't buying shit. Well, I stand up and never quit. We ain't buying shit. From the 25th of November to the 5th of December. Remember, we ain't buying shit. We ain't buying shit. This Friday ain't black. Cause we got each other's back. We ain't buying shit. We ain't buying shit. We ain't buying. We ain't buying shit.
At the end of the day, when all of you biatches are talking about the man gotta make more, he gotta step up, it's not right, it's not fair, oh my God, you're poor, you're a bum, crusty, dusty, ashy. I'm not gonna settle. No settling. I'm not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Got a new song, y'all. Anyway, got it. Settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey there, besties. I know that's not what you were expecting, but it is what it is because I'm tired and I'm ready to go to bed. All right, so I got to get this show going so that I can get straight to my bed because that's where I want to be. Don't ask me why. I'm just tired. All right. Shout out to all of y'all that are here. Please make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. Now listen. You know, I've been putting off Gremlin Night, putting it off. And unfortunately, half of the shit that I had for Gremlin Night has been lost because all the other shit that we had to do and talk about, Offset, Cardi B, I didn't even get to Brandy. I don't know if when I get to Brandy and Wanye and that mess. Child, it's too much. It's too much going on. All right. But we'll get to it as we get to it. I found enough. So it's going to be a combination of Crime is Down and Gremlin Night. So it is what it is. All right. YouTube is currently experiencing some issues with their APIs that might prevent users from going live on the destination. Y'all see me, right? Justin, can you hear me? Okay. Okay. All right. I just saw this note in StreamYard, so that kind of threw me off. They're like, "Oh, you might not show up on YouTube." Like, what? Okay. Anyway, thank you for confirming. Okay. All right. So now I'm about to get into some stuff beforehand that we got to catch up on and revisit, and then a little bit of new stuff and what's going on in the world, and then the crime, and then hopefully I can put us on a better path, and we can go to bed happy, at least a little bit. But hopefully we all wake up tomorrow, because Trump is about to end everything. Child, I don't know what in the holy hell is going on around here, but it sounds crazy. So let me be in bed by 8 o'clock, because 8 o'clock might be it for us all. All right. Trump cites heated negotiations as deadline for Iran infrastructure strikes looms. Say that 3 times fast, child.
Correspondent Jackie Heinrich just spoke with President Trump on the phone. And Jackie, what did you learn?
Well, I asked the president how he's feeling about these negotiations with that deadline just 4 hours away. And he said, I really can't tell you how we're feeling right now, because we're in the middle of heated negotiations. I said, so the conversation is happening then? He said, yes, of course. Why wouldn't they be talking, given the circumstances, basically? I asked him his view on this request from Pakistan's prime minister for a 2-week deadline. He said that he was about to be fully briefed on it in about 5 minutes, and said, I can tell you this, that this man, the prime minister, I know him very well. He's a highly respected man all over. This is what the prime minister had asked in that post that you referenced earlier. Diplomatic efforts for a peaceful settlement of the ongoing war in the Middle East are progressing steadily, strongly, and powerfully, with the potential to lead to substantive results in the near future. To allow diplomacy to run its course, I earnestly request President Trump to extend the deadline for 2 weeks. Pakistan, in all sincerity, requests the Iranian brothers to open the Strait of Hormuz for a corresponding...
Extend the obliteration of a whole ass country for 2 weeks, child. Just give us 2 weeks, all right?
...period of time as a goodwill gesture. Now, as Caroline Levitt said, the president has been made aware of this, and the White House will be sending its response. But of course, the deadline just a few hours away. We are also aware of a call he had with another outlet where he commented on what Iran has been doing in the interim, instructing civilians, women, children to line up in human chains outside of those power plants that would be targeted if all hell breaks loose tonight. He called that totally illegal. Well,
if all hell breaks loose tonight. Yeah, like give it a 2-week notice or something, child. I don't know what's going on, child. I don't know. I heard him at some news conference last night, and I was just like, child, I don't know. Y'all, when we were saying that Joe Biden was losing his damn marbles, child, I'm telling you, Trump sounded like he's losing his marbles too. He sounded crazy. He sounded crazy. I think my 12-year-old granddaughter sounded more intelligent than he did, but we shall see, child. Hopefully we all meet again tomorrow. All right. We'll see how it goes, child. But don't say I didn't tell y'all. Moving on, child. Moving on. Let's get a Lil TJ and Offset update. I don't even understand this either. Rapper Lil TJ arrested, Offset hospitalized after SHOT. And then this was as of 5 hours ago, but then I see something different, so I can't tell.
Update on the shooting involving Offset. We know that Offset was injured in the shooting, and now police have announced the name of the rapper arrested. So
what style is this? Is this what you sassy straights is out here looking like? Y'all got your hair like this and your child, it looked like something Grace Jones would wear or something.
Lil TJ was arrested, and former Migos member Offset was hospitalized yesterday following a fight and reported shooting outside a South Florida casino. So rapper Lil TJ, whose real name is Tion Jaden Merritt, was booked into the Broward County Jail following an incident at the Seminole Hard Rock Hollywood. So Merritt is charged with disorderly conduct, and he's facing several other charges. The incident began around 7 p.m. last night in a valet area.
How is it disorderly conduct when somebody got SHOT? That's just disorderly conduct now?
Of the casino. Police report that a fight broke out, and that led to the injury of Offset. And so while TMZ reports that Offset was shot, a spokesperson told the outlet that the rapper is doing fine and expected to recover here. And while officials confirm that Offset was taken to Memorial Regional Hospital for a non-life-threatening injury, the exact nature of the injury has
Child, why do they keep showing these other Migos people? They just saying, child, somebody black from Migos is one of them till they get it right.
Not been detailed by police. It's also unclear what sparked the initial fight in the valet area. And police again detained one other person at the scene alongside Merritt, but that individual has not yet been charged. Investigators are still working to identify other people possibly involved in this incident. A little bit of the backstory here and Offset's ties to the Atlanta area. Before finding his solo success, he helped turn the trio Migos into global.
All right, girl, I don't care. Can I just tell y'all how much I just don't give one damn about none of it? I might be in a mood today, y'all. I'm just telling you that right now. Supreme 10, if you are here, thank you so much for re-upping. I see you. I appreciate you. Shout out to all the channel members. Thank you so much for your support. Thank y'all, everybody that is here. Please make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. Celine, white woman, thank you so much, hon. She said this is the night of Nama baby. And teen in the news is code for black youth. Teen takeovers. Okay, that is now a thing. So before we get to that, though, let's go political for a second, shall we? Because Funky Dineva, which I just found this, has something to tell ya. Because I know there's a lot of Trump supporters here. So he's trying to tell ya, sassy straights colors, okay? You can't be a Trump supporter and be a friend. Just want y'all to know what you're dealing with, okay? Because I know there's a lot of people that agree with him.
The high stakes game at this point. You are either a friend or an enemy. There is no more, oh, everyone's allowed to have their own political view. No, the fuck you ain't. No, you not. You are not allowed to have your own political views. No, you not, baby. Either you got the ones we got or you got to get the hell on. That's where we at with it. That is how life or death this situation is. See, we don't got too comfortable with this to each its own. Everybody could know the hell you can't, bitch. No, you can't. Not when people around here dying. Not when cost of living through the roof. Not when we at war. Not when they hunting people down like animals. Not when families being torn apart. Not with racist policies being put in place. Not with voter suppression going on. Not with alligator Alcatraz going on. Not with the global terror that this man has caused. No, ma'am. Not with our young boys going over there to war and returning back in caskets. No, ma'am. There is not no to each his own, bitch. No, there is not no you got the right to vote for who you want to vote for. No, ma'am, you don't. No, you don't. You got the right to get the fuck on. That's what you got the right to do. Either you with us and y'all love throwing out black people ain't a monolith to hell you say. Today we is, bitch. We is very monolithic today. Either your ass over here or you got to get the fuck on. So with that being said, unfortunately, TLC, y'all got to get the fuck on. Salt and pepper, and Spinderella, I know it ain't y'all fault, but that light-skinned hoe, don't put y'all on the list. Y'all got to get the fuck on. It's too much at stake. It's too much at stake. Get the hell from around me. Matter of fact, I'm at the point now, bitch, I need ID badges. I need hoes the way they vote a registration card for you meet me. Don't introduce me to no new bitch without saying, hi, this my friend Michelle, and she voted for Kamala. I need to know who you voted for before me and you could break bread. That's where we at with it. Believe it or not, there is a war going on in Iran. We at war right here. We are in the thick of a battle right now. So I need to know when I'm walking like this with my gun and you behind me, I need to know that you shooting at the enemy and you not finna shoot me in the back of the head. That's where we at with it. This shit is life or death right here. So no, it ain't no to each his own. It ain't no you can vote any way you want to vote. No, the hell you can't, bitch. But what you can do is go. Bye-bye. This is a high stakes game at this point. You are either a friend or an enemy. There is no more, oh, everyone's allowed.
All right, I think he's repeating. Y'all heard Funky Dineva, okay? Funky Dineva has spoken. He let I know that y'all better be with him or you against him. And with the amount of people that agree with him in here, let me see. Eric Benet, 1000%. Non-voters, this for y'all too. The good sis who edits these clips. All right. We cannot agree to disagree when your political affiliation negates my entire existence. Wow, her entire existence. I approve this message, Vanessa Williams. And it's just that simple. Quiet as it's kept, add anybody who praises white mediocrity to the list also. All a white person has to do is sing R&B or do half an electric slide, and here y'all go beating down their door with praise. If they can't praise our excellence, I refuse to praise their mediocrity. I wonder if Cardi B is included. Melissa Ford. Now, this is how you call a thing, not while women and girls are being essayed, ICE detention camps. Woo, child. The editor need a raise. Yup, we are unequally yoked. We don't think the same, period. I need the t-shirt. No, you not. No, you don't. Phaedra Park. Say it again for the people in the back. Claudia Jordan. Exactly. I tell you, these colors, you're so funny. Imagine thinking that I need to listen to an ABC motherfucking D. First of all, you already know that the 92% gonna go ahead and go along with all this, right? These MFers probably didn't know near half of this stuff prior to Donald Trump becoming president. Name all the daggone policies and things from Joe Biden and Obama that were so wonderful. And what I never understand is that when they want to come out here and think they're going to tell somebody what they need to do just because yay black, you black, we black, you know, the same old shit, right? Help me understand what your politicians are doing to do anything about it, Bueller. Because honestly, that's where you need to be directing all this to. How come you ain't go and say something to Maxie, who over there at 900 years old about to be running again? How come you ain't saying nothing to Clyburn, who got Joe Biden up in there? You don't hear them saying, Bueller, you hear any of them saying anything, Bueller? Oh yeah, long as all they say is Trump is bad, then everything is everything, because that's all that matters, right? That makes sense. While y'all sitting up here dumbass shit, first of all, you barely can take care of your GD selves, okay? Second of all, I don't owe you shit. Fuck all of y'all. I won't be showing you shit. I will vote for who the fuck I want to, because the colored community ain't always for the colored community, okay? Yeah, that woman talking about her existence. Bitch, you up here on this day, or this was 6 days ago, so clearly you still exist. I don't see none of y'all leaving the fucking country, and I know there's plenty of people who have. Y'all still here. All right, fine. You want to sit here and fight? What the fuck are y'all doing besides getting on the internet running off at the mouth? Not a GD thing. What are you doing to hold your politicians accountable for all this mess? So you tell me that they can't do anything? Y'all don't require shit from there, none of those motherfuckers. But you think you're going to tell the rest of the colored community on what they need to do? I'm going to tell y'all what you need to do. You can take that where back there. This shit is bullshit as per usual. First of all, fuck you, Funky Dineva. You run and own nothing except for black bitches that so need somebody who's fucking gay. Now, while I do have my own gay friends, they would never say no shit like this. They would they would say it, but they wouldn't say that shit to me. Let me put it that way, okay? Because you don't run me, bitch. That's what's wrong with the community right there. They think they run some damn body and can't even run their daggone selves. And whenever somebody does this, they just like, yeah, sis, and all this bullshit that they be doing, because all this shit is performative. Y'all really don't give a shit. Y'all just got your Trump derangement syndrome going on. That is all it ever is. So if that's how y'all want to live for the next 3 years, y'all go right the fuck ahead and be stressed the fuck out and think that you run somebody. So you want to sit up here and always talk about if this person supports, all these daggone celebrities should come out and let them know. Let everybody know what it is at this point. Because these people think they running some shit. You think this nigga know how to even use a weapon while he talking mad sugar honey iced tea? I promise you he barely do. But don't sleep on the rest of us. I tell you that right here and right the fuck now. Play around if you want to. Okay? Stay the fuck over there. I don't know how all these people who out here talking about no kings think that they can then turn around and tell everybody what to do. You make no fucking sense whatsoever. And the fact that the colored community goes along with this bullshit makes it even worse. Instead of getting their shit together to figure out what the fuck they gonna do in 3 fucking years, they would rather sit here and think they're gonna tell other colors what to do. You don't run me, bitches. Please understand and know that. Never, ever, no way. And anybody that listens to them, take the celebrities out of it, right? Take the celebrities out of it because they all good. Color community, if pores, fake pores, keep allowing these people to run you. Keep allowing these people to run you. And make sure you blame you in the end because it's a you problem. These motherfuckers wasn't paying attention to no damn policies until fucking Donald Trump came into play. If they've been living so great, why they still whining and begging for shit, talking about what the community don't get, what the community don't get. We still ain't got this. We still ain't got that. You didn't have motherfucking Democrats in office and ain't do shit for you. Y'all continue to fall for the same bullshit. Then you think that they're your fucking saviors? You motherfuckers think that Democrats are your fucking saviors? How come your motherfuckers haven't been saved yet? If they're your motherfucking saviors, why ain't y'all been saved yet? How come you ain't up here? How come you ain't got this? I ain't talking about celebrities. How come y'all ain't up here along with the D9ers that be telling you what to do and you be following right behind those motherfuckers and now you want to follow behind this motherfucker? Child, y'all go ahead, leave me the fuck alone because I'm going to do what the fuck I want and it ain't none of your GD business. I don't know where it got lost and whoever the fuck it is that you vote for, first of all, ain't nobody's business but yours. Second of all, to think that you're going to scare or threaten somebody just because they don't vote the same way that you do, and then turn around start talking about kings? Then turn around start talking about kings 15 minutes later? They probably having another damn a rally this weekend. And help me understand what that helped, Bueller. When they rallied last weekend or the weekend before with no kings, what did that change? What did that help? What did that do? How is your life better? How is your life improved? Do y'all even ask yourselves these questions? Do y'all even think about the fucking future? Or you just get led by motherfucking blogs that don't even tell you the whole fucking story or fucking ABCD people who ain't gonna help you? When do these motherfuckers ever help you? When does Black Lives Matter ever come out here and help you? When does the NAACP ever come out here and fucking help you? When does the fucking Democrats come out here and help you? All those motherfuckers that think, especially over there in fucking New York with Ma'am Danby. What the fuck is he doing to help somebody? Oh, I'm gonna show y'all. Oh, let me show y'all what he doing. Pause. This is not where I thought I was going. I'll come back to this. Hold on. Bronx woman worried about health after apartment overrun with rats. Yeah, this what you get for the fucking free.
Bronx, where a woman tells Eyewitness News she is fighting a losing battle. She says her apartment is being overrun by rats.
After repeated calls for help.
She looked black. She looks color. Is this thing on? Colors. What y'all doing to help her? What's Ma'am Danby doing to help her? Where's Al to help her? Where are the rest of those motherfuckers in New York to help her? Where's anybody doing anything for anybody with not a motherfucking thing. But you think Donald Trump is your fucking problem? You are your fucking problem.
To her landlord and complains to the city, she is now worried about her health. Here's Anthony Carlo.
This is what we used last night to catch that other one. We had to put the weights on him, the hammer.
Cora Robinson, armed with a piece of plywood, spends her days trying to defend her home against rats.
I thought it would keep them from running around the baseboard, right? But now what they're doing is they just come, they so big, they jumping over it.
They certainly don't look small. Miss Robinson took these photos of at least 2 rats rummaging around her kitchen Friday night. Any hope of hosting for Easter went right out the window.
I'm tired of cleaning poop off the stove. You know, I mean, it's terrible. If you turn the oven on, it smells like them.
Miss Robinson took this video of one of the rodents sitting on her countertop in the fall. She says she's been dealing with this infestation for almost a year now.
I can see how much this is wearing on you.
It is. I can't sleep. I'm not eating. And if I don't stop this, I'm going to wind up in the hospital. I almost wound up there yesterday.
The breast cancer survivor already deals with health issues and is worried about
an elderly person, black woman, breast cancer survivor, and you motherfuckers are sitting up here trying to take this big old selective outrageous stand against Donald fucking Trump. Where is the community help? Where is the help for the community? Where is the NAA? Where's the rest of the colored crew to come help this woman? Y'all never want to help actual people in the community. You just performing for motherfuckers to deliver y'all to the fucking Democrats. Oh, you fucking oppressed? Are y'all really fucking oppressed? Are you as oppressed as she is? She the only person oppressed around here that I've seen, and that's only because of rats, and she don't even look like she dirty. No shade, Mima. Her house don't even look like she dirty. Her house look like she keep it clear and clean. We already know that there's a rat problem in New Damn York, which is why they have to have a rat czar. Where y'all at to help her, Bueller? Where are y'all at? Why y'all over here with your fake fucking outrage think you're gonna tell somebody what to do? And who is in fucking New York? Al fucking Sharpton. Anybody heard from that nigga? The same motherfucker that ain't done nothing for blacks in how long now? What the fuck did that nigga do? Except for stir up fucking trouble. All right. And y'all think that some of us with a fucking brain who can fucking see think that you care about black people? You don't give a fuck about black people. You just want to be chaotic. Get your ass and get your black asses on down there to Ma'am Danby's motherfucking office and tell that motherfucker that said that he was going to take care of all this shit to take care of this shit for her. Fight for her. Then maybe I would listen to you. Fight for that lady out there in Chicago that got beat up by them kids. Then maybe I would listen to y'all. Y'all can kiss my ass. Funky Dineva and the rest of y'all.
What she and her small dog are being exposed to.
Her food and her bed and water are in my bedroom. I can't leave it out here because they'll get into it. I'm sorry. I'm just done. I'm just so disgusted.
She's filed complaints with the city's Department of Housing Preservation and Development, which, according to documents, has cited the landlord in the past.
Hi, who am I speaking with?
We left a message for
Same shit, another city, all Democrat shit. Am I saying that there's nothing that goes on in Republican states? I'm not saying that shit at all. But lest we not act like there's not a real problem. Many are problems in New York fucking city. And you motherfuckers went and elected that damn man that don't give a shit about y'all. Because y'all think that Democrats want to help y'all's asses and they don't give a fuck about you. I don't know how many times that needs to be shown and fucking proven. Negroes, colored community, the rest of y'all too, but I'm not nothing but black. So that's who the fuck I'm talking to. Take that shit and shove it up your ass. I don't believe in none of it. Do something for the fucking elderly. Until you do something with all your fucking representation that y'all put into place, and they ain't even helping those motherfuckers. They're not helping them at all. Remember? Naija is the one that Ma'am Danby could get to immediately. He said, "Sha, I get to y'all later. Don't worry, I won't forget y'all." Oh yeah, y'all don't want to hear none of that? Y'all don't want to remember none of that? We paying the fuck attention. We're paying the fuck attention. So while the people that sit up here saying all this bullshit are worried about Donald Trump, y'all living like this. Enough of the colored community is living like this. Why aren't y'all at the door of these motherfuckers that are allowing people to live like this and do something about that? Until Funky Dineva can answer that, he can fucking shut the fuck up.
Management and emailed the landlords, all of which were the respondents in a tenant lawsuit in 2023 that alleged unlivable conditions at 1777 Grand Concourse. The tenant's lawyer says the case is still pending.
Ms. Robinson says she would love to just move out of her building, but at 71 years old, she just can't afford to. She says something is very wrong in this city if a senior can't live comfortably.
All these people need to come and take a look and smell. Okay, that's what I wish they would do.
In the Bronx, Anthony Carlo, Channel 7.
How about that, Mima? Child, I got to take this off the screen. I can't do it. All right, sorry. White man got to be on the screen. I can't sit there and look at no rats. Do something about that, Funky Dineva, Claudia Jordan, and all the rest of y'all with your fake fucking outrage. I guess that's Donald Trump's fault, too. You can miss me with all that bullshit. When you really want to do something besides be on the fucking internet causing chaos and outrage, that means nothing. That's going to change nothing at the end of the damn day. You can shut the fuck up. You run nothing over here. I will vote and the rest of my family will vote any fucking way that we want to. And we will support whoever the fuck we want to. Anyway, let me calm down. Shout out to the angry man in the building. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Shout out to Angry Man. I appreciate you. He says, oh Lord, I cannot see y'all. You know I'm old. Oh, I could turn my light on too. Tell that chump to make me stop being a Trump supporter. And all y'all scary folk, keep that same energy. Iran been threatening us for my entire lifetime. I admit that I don't know much about foreign affairs. I really have to admit that I don't. But I always say I know what I do know and I know what I don't know. Okay. So shout out to you. I always remember that there's always been a threat of nuclear war since I was a child. Since I was a child, I swear that's all I've been hearing about. Not lately, but when I was a kid, I was always scared. I just knew it was always going to be some nuclear war to come. Nuclear war. Then V came out. Oh, Lord, I know it's fake, but I thought that was going to be a thing. So I hear you. If he said that's what it is, then that's what it is. But I know that I have seen videos when I be scrolling on damn Instagram where Hillary said that she was going to do the same thing. I believe Obama said that he was going to do the same thing. But now all of a sudden, and listen, Trump sound crazy last night. I'm telling you, he sound very remedial or something. I already say he remedial. He sounded crazy. He sounded half damn crazy last night. But again, I've seen two other people based off of the things I've seen scrolling on Instagram, two other former presidents, presidential nominees who have said the same thing. But now all of a sudden it's a problem because it's Donald damn Trump. But when y'all was hanging out with him in the hood, everything was everything. When Jesse was needing his help, when Jennifer Hudson was needing his help, when Michael Jackson was needing his help, nobody was saying shit. Now all of a sudden everybody's racist. Y'all motherfuckers ain't trying to change shit. You just want to use whatever as an excuse. That's it. That's all. Thank you, Reaper. He said, how does he feel about illegals voting? They're probably for it. They're probably for it, to be perfectly honest with you. Of course he is. Of course he is. Child, that nigga probably want them to stay. He's probably a supporter of getting rid of ICE. ICE need to stay and they need to do what the fuck they been doing, period, point blank. Period, point blank. If they need to go, child, then all y'all need to go. And y'all know every day somebody is laying off. I think Oracle was the last one last night or night before last that laid off 30,000 people. Layoffs all damn time. I know that's Donald Trump's fault. Even though we've been seeing it prior to him coming, we all know it's his fault, right? Fine. That is his fault because it's under his presidency. Fine. I got you. Okay. It is his fault. But help me understand why so many people can see what's going on, that y'all still going into debt. Oh, please, I know it's to pay the bills. No, your motherfucking asses is making sure that you spend, remember, $1 trillion for Valentine's Day, $1 trillion for Christmas, and all this other bullshit. But then all of a sudden, miraculously, you ain't got nothing for your kids when it's time for them to go back to school. Child, don't act like we ain't been paying attention. We see y'all. Lie to your mama. We see y'all. Thank you for another 10, Angry Man. I appreciate you. He said, instead of helping that old lady, these ninjas want to save Iran, a country that don't even like black people. Child, who like black people, Bueller? Who? Anybody? Who? Did I put that post up? I did. Maybe I put it on Instagram. You niggas will go and deal with Asians every day, and they don't ever do shit for you. How come Funky Dineva ain't talking about that? Asians ain't no shade, but the truth is the fucking truth. Asians set up shop in a fucking hood in a heartbeat. Y'all Chinese food. That's not Asian. Is Chinese food Asian? Yeah. You're Chinese fooding it up. You're doing the laundry, not the laundry, you're dry cleaning, the hair shop. And now all of a sudden, your biggest deal is Trump. Save your fucking money. Like Reaper just said a second ago, if stocks are down, you should be buying. How come Jamal ain't telling you to do that? How come these pastors ain't telling you to do that? But they telling you to take out a credit card to go into debt. The colored community, give them $20,000. Y'all let all that shit slide. All that don't matter, right? Child, y'all go to hell. Laugh out loud, it's amazing. Imagine if they had the same energy for the communitized they have for Trump. It's to stay unfocused. I'm telling you, stay unfocused. Have a boogeyman so you can make an excuse. If these niggas paid that much attention to their lives as they do to fucking Donald Trump, they would, the black people being at the bottom would change immediately. But no. Democrats said that that's what you need to concentrate on. Keep concentrating on it. Stay in the same damn place, like I always say. A year from now, you be in the same damn spot. You'll blame him. It's your motherfucking fault and your motherfucking problem. And I ain't got no sympathy. None. Moving on, though. Let me go back here. Fuck that nigga, okay? So then Mr. Jerome Trammell says Chile privately donated $800 to some Republicans, and y'all are on Twitter dragging her. The same Twitter that is owned by Trump's friend, Elon Musk, who has publicly endorsed him and donated $250 million to Trump and MAGA. Fake outrage. All this bull. Elon. Y'all love Twitter so much. How come Funky Dineva and Ya ain't getting together to get the fuck up off of not only Twitter, Instagram? How come you're not making those blogs get up off of Instagram? Remember, they're donating to the Republicans. Shall let me turn the fan on. They're donating to the Republicans, i.e. Donald Trump. Y'all still on fucking Instagram. How come y'all not off of YouTube? Funky Dineva, stay on YouTube. He's on YouTube. Why the fuck you not getting off of YouTube? Because Google most definitely is donating to Republicans and MAGA and Donald Trump. Bueller, I don't hear you, motherfuckers. Bueller, I'm a little confused. You think I need to wear something? All you need to do is keep talking and we can see your ignorance for those of us that look into shit. Y'all don't look into shit. You would rather listen to that motherfucker who's nobody at the end of the day. A fucking gossiper. He's basically a blog. I'm not saying that I'm not, but he's basically a fucking blog. Like I said, y'all love to be led by motherfuckers that don't have your best interest at heart. You don't even have your best interest at heart. That nigga's talking a bunch of fucking shit. Yeah, it's Claudia fucking Jordan. Fuck that bitch too. Claudia Jordan. Oh yeah, I agree with the all this, you stop shopping at Target. Forget all the rest of them that got rid of DE&I. Take that off of the table. All these motherfuckers that donate to the Republicans, the conservatives, and MAGA and Donald Trump, and y'all still utilizing their shit. Black people, shut the fuck up. Color community, shut the fuck up. You don't even be knowing what you talking about. You just be out here talking because you think that's what everybody wants you to do. Continue to be led. You worrying about fucking $800? Child, I'm still tripping off of the fact that it was only $800. That bitch got more money than me, no shade. That bitch got more money than me, $800. I donate to the church. More than that, $7,000, $8,000 a year. She gave $800. Y'all all upset. Y'all don't run shit. I guess because the colored community don't run shit, they think they're gonna run the colored community? Is that what they think? Is that what y'all think? Run your fucking kids. How about that? Them little crumb fucking snatchers. We'll get to them in a second. This lady. The black community welcomes racism from white leftists. Oh, and how come that nigga ain't got nothing to say about Tourette? How come that nigga ain't got shit to say about Tourette? Oh, it's okay to tell white people to call people the hard AR when it comes to ICE, because you know they're going to make for those that would say it, let me say for those that would say it, you know they're going to make that variation, right? That distinction, right? They're going to make sure that it's ICE and not anyone else. They're just going to make sure it's only ICE and not anyone else. You dumbasses. You ain't said nothing because you okay with that shit because he's a D9 or 2. And because that nigga is allegedly smart. Most of you smart motherfuckers is dumb as a box of motherfucking rocks. I will take common sense every day, any day over your studies. I'm the most educated. You're the most dumb ass motherfuckers I've ever heard in my life. You do this shit to yourselves. You do this shit to yourselves. Listen to these people, not her. Let's hear what she got to say.
Said it was a mistake that she gave to, a PAC for MAGA, and she didn't do, whatever the case may be. I'm always so disappointed when people make confident decisions about their conservative views and then walk it back when they start to experience the backlash. Will not. And I truly wish we would stop doing that. Here's the thing. I don't truly care about who Chili vote for. If you know me and you know my content, then you know that I will always advocate for you to have your own voting choices. But Black people need to stop pretending like there is freedom within the Black community to have voter autonomy, because we know that the Black community, mainstream Black community, doesn't allow that. I've been ostracized from the Black community a long time ago. So when Black people decide to drag other Black people, like they're doing Chili, like they've done Nicki Minaj, like they're doing Nick Cannon, that never surprises me. But what always baffles me is the Black community allowing white liberals to also join in the tearing down of other Black people, and even more so allow their racism to persist. So many Black people worry about white supremacists and neo-Nazis and white nationalists, but then allow white people, white liberals, to tear down Black people when they do not align with leftist ideology, just like they're doing with Chile and Black ICE agents.
Y'all be going against the exact things that you should be in support of, or that you should at least not try to ostracize someone. Now, allegedly, Nicki Minaj is divorcing her husband. That's what I saw, allegedly. Y'all didn't have a problem when she married a low-mester. Y'all didn't have a problem when she was defending her low-mester brother. The line is when someone decides to be conservative Republican, and I'm going to just leave it at that. Because everybody that supports on a Republican side doesn't mean that they're MAGA. That's all fucking different. Just like progressives and liberals, all that shit is different. Them fucking liberals are crazy. Them progressives are crazy. The old school Democrats are fine. The old school Republicans are fine. Okay? In my opinion. Believe what you want, right? You mad over $800 from Chile. I'm mad that she only gave $800. That seems pretty low. That's pennies on the buck on that shit, as far as I'm concerned. But like they said, Elon, Twitter, and y'all probably buying Teslas too. Miss me with your bullshit. You think they giving up Black Twitter, Bueller? Anybody think that Black people are giving up Black Twitter, Bueller? While they complain about Elon. Can't stand Elon. He's a betrayer, Elon. Elon did this, Elon did that. Elon did this, Elon did that. Elon is racist, even though he's from Africa. Child, whatever the fuck is going on with that nigga. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. Y'all ain't giving up Twitter. So do you think it makes more sense for you to do something about the corporations and the companies that are making money and sustaining themselves and then turn around and fire people? Do you think it would make more sense to actually stop spending your money with all these people to try to make a difference for future, not only for Black people, but everybody in these here United States? Because I was thinking about that shit today while I was at work, working hard. And all of y'all crazy. Not y'all, you know what I'm saying. All of y'all are crazy. Because after Oracle just laid off 30,000 people, I'm like, I'm not even really sure what Oracle does, child. I think it got something to do with computers. But if you're not going to stop consumerizing, these companies ain't going to change. Because clearly, even with the raise in prices, I don't give a shit. I don't give a damn. I still spending money. So how in the hell do y'all think shit's going to change? Keep losing your jobs. Keep getting laid off and fired. Keep spending money. I've been watching people's videos all day with bitches on the damn TikTok talking about, I just lost my job at Oracle, but I'm still going to get a pedicure even though I got a house payment, because y'all ain't got the sense that God gave you. Y'all want to do everything that you want to do it. Y'all want to make sure that you look good while you go under? Cool. Whatever you say. Well, I've been saying this for how long? Y'all need to stop spending all this money. That would be my suggestion. Save your fucking money. Y'all don't want to listen. I gotta live. Live it the fuck up, okay? And make sure that you recognize when you going under and you ain't got shit, it's on you. I didn't say it this year. I gotta hold the fuck back. I ain't been on a cruise since November. And you know that's not normal. And I'm suffering for it, okay? But y'all, I don't have time for these motherfucking companies and how the fuck it is that they acting. Y'all don't get that from Funky Dineva, now do you? Y'all don't get that from Al Sharpton, now do you? Y'all don't get that from them three girls over there, now do you? Y'all don't get none of that from the community, colored community. You don't get anything from them that will actually help you. They got you focused on something that you can't even change. He's president for 3 years. That's it. That's it. I don't see none of them saying to go to any of their representatives to say or do anything, to call them to the carpet. You know what they doing? Why they upset at Republicans and Donald Trump and people that support them? Them punk asses is up on Twitter too. Up on Twitter too. All them progressives that y'all love. Not y'all, you know what I'm saying. Maybe some of y'all. All them progressives that do wonderful things for y'all. Up on fucking Twitter while complaining about Elon while using his shit. Do you see Elon complaining? Bueller, let me tell you something about fucking business, motherfuckers that swear they know so much about business and don't know a motherfucking thing. As long as the money keeps coming in, you say what the fuck you want. I'm telling you, that's what Elon says. Oh, y'all upset with me, but you still gonna use my shit, which means I'm still gonna be a trillionaire. Is he becoming a trillionaire or a billionaire or something? Whatever it is. Y'all gonna help him get right the fuck there. And you still gonna be down here talking about we hate Trump. We hate Trump. In the same fucking place you are today, this time next motherfucking year. Y'all don't even know what the fuck you doing, but you listening to fucking Jamal Bryant that's leading you down the wrong damn path. You sitting up here allowing them people in the church to play in y'all's faces, telling y'all how much money you gotta give. Now I know damn well y'all ain't giving all that money, but the point of the fact is that you go to them daggone churches where they doing that daggone shit at. The D9ers gonna cover each other. Are they gonna cover you? Nope. Nope. And I did not vote for Cam. And if she run again, I still ain't voting for her. How about that? Why weren't all these black people that care about black people, that's always for black people, why the hell weren't they big up in Cornell West, Bueller? Why weren't they talking about corny, Bueller? It shouldn't matter what his affiliation is. It should matter about black, right? Because everything is about black, right? Oh, yeah, until it doesn't align with Democrats. You didn't hear them talk one bit about Cornell West. Now, did ya? No. Just like down in Virginia, when that black woman was running, your mans came out in the NAACP and supported that white lady that's now trying to take their weapons away. Okay. Keep listening to these motherfuckers. I don't want to hear it. They don't run shit. They can't even run their own shit. Y'all running around listening to them. Don't ever wonder why you're in the same place that you have been before, because y'all listen to these motherfuckers. But anyway, where else are we going to go? I'm all for this for today. Let me thank Blade. Thank you, Blade. He said Iran would get rid of Funky for being a receipt. I'm so late. Thank you, and I appreciate you. Shout out to all of y'all that are still here. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. We got to do a catch up on the lady from yesterday. So shout out to whoever sent this to me. It says, man calmly kicks out wife after she refused to change, blames male podcast. So we watched this yesterday with the woman who went out there into the car for her husband, and then he was like, leave me the hell alone. And of course she put the shit on the internet and he was not happy. All right. So there's more to the story. So let's listen to Child Man Unplugged or something like that.
Flashback.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
Really?
Seriously? Remember that.
Seriously? Why are you sleeping in the car? Is your life that terrible?
Yes.
Yes. Well, I'm gonna come and sit next to you.
Oh.
Did you just lock the door?
Yes.
Yes. Apparently, Joe Budden's podcast and the ex-football players, the Pivot, I believe it's called, they decided that they were going to discuss my video with my relationship. My man don't have social media, so he would have never seen the video that I posted of him sitting in the car and me trying to figure out why he ain't coming in the house. But guess what he does watch? He watches those goddamn podcasts.
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
You shouldn't have been talking shit. Who's advocating for the average man?
Wait a minute.
Fuck you mean?
Y'all saw it, right?
Sleeping out in the car. By the end of this video, I think you're going to understand the real reason why she left, and she conveniently left this out. As you can see, she's trying to deflect accountability on the other people responding to a situation that she gave to the public. Yeah, I know, right? We're used to this by now. But anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it.
Woke me up for what?
You need to leave. I need you gone. Like, you gotta go.
Can we revisit this after the holidays?
I don't think so. No, today. We're not doing that after holidays and then prolonging this whole process. No.
So you're gonna ruin the holidays for everyone, for the kids, for
The
my
holidays
family.
wasn't on your mind when you did what you did.
I beg your pardon?
From the now, when he said did what you did, I think everybody was probably assuming that he was talking about the video that she made of him being in the car. That's what at least that's what I thought anyway. But I started looking at her page and then I came across this video. Check this out.
So I'm on my way to go see this man that I've been messing with.
What? I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon?
Now remember all that outrage? Remember all that outrage on which she had the nerve and the audacity to say, now why the hell would she be putting this out here on damn internet? Oh yeah, that's right. Her husband don't have the internet. Her husband don't have the internet. But it's okay for her to be fucking around, right? And then have all this outrage because the Pivot podcast and Joe Budden decided to talk about some shit that she decided to put on the internet. Okay, child. Like I said, attention. Attention is a drug, yeah. Attention Anonymous. Somebody need to start that.
Come to find out that he's married. He didn't tell me shit about it. We've been talking for 6 months.
6 months. Okay? 6 months. She is a married woman with children. You just went viral for showing your husband in the car because he didn't want to be around y'all because he felt like he couldn't get any rest in the house. Y'all see where this is going? And he said when you did what you did? Yeah, I think this is really why, but there's more to it, but I'm gonna let this play out.
And my friend sent me a screenshot of this woman's page hooked up with my man. And I thought it was weird that he never would invite me to his house. I thought that shit was weird. I got the vibes. You know, I'm a woman. I understand that certain shit don't make sense. Every time, like, I'm like, oh, asking about his family, his friends, he was acting like, oh, you know, I don't really have deep connections with my family like that. I don't really even mess with them like that. I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out because I thought this was going to be going somewhere. Well, I'm on my way to see him right now because this shit is not right. I actually found a letter in his car, so I have his address. I just wanted to have respect for him in the past. Right now, no, it's a confrontation because you're playing with my time and you're playing in my face. So,
child, Pesky, I was thinking the same thing. I'm telling you, I was thinking the same thing. I'm not really sure I'm going to go by this unplugged dude because he said he just happened to be scrolling through her page. I don't know if they're that elaborate and think that far ahead that they're going to go put some videos way back here and say, oh, now 3 weeks later, this is what we're going to do. I don't think so. I could be wrong. I don't know. But just think that if they really did take the time to do this, they really needs to be, if they took the time to do this, then that means it's not just the kids that got a problem with the internet, right? And so then they're going to turn around and then say that now adults are addicted and they need to be suing too. You've seen that case that just happened where they sued and won against Meta and YouTube. Crazy. Nobody bears any responsibility for anything that they do. Your parents don't have responsibility for their kids. The kids don't have no responsibility to do whatever they do. That's why we have Gremlin night and they ain't ever going to change. And now the adults have no way of, controlling themselves. And child, let me, hold on. Think, Mark Cooper. I'm looking it all up. It's going to be another show, all that stuff that you was telling me. And you reminded me about 70s, Iran, something in the 70s. I remember that vaguely because I was a kid, but I remember that. HMG, thank you, boo. He said, messy boys. I know you fucking lying, child. You already know. Shout out to you, and I see you. I appreciate you. Y'all hit the like button. Let's hear what else they got to say, child.
I'm about to pull up on him.
And she did too. But that's just the gist of it, okay? So there you have it. This woman tried to play victim the whole time. She's actually a perpetrator. So then I happen to come across this video of her. Well, actually, you know what? Let me go back to the other video, and then I want to show you the video of her complaining about people reacting to the situation. And then that way y'all can get a better understanding for the people that are probably not familiar with this situation.
The first clip, we already know what he means by what she did. A man doesn't sleep in a car because things are great. He's done. The holidays aren't ruined. He just got the best gift a man in his position could ask for, which is freedom.
Hey, we're not doing this. Just a cycle, what you know.
Okay, but what? Okay, so your birthday, I was planning something real big,
That's
and
fine.
now
That's my birthday. I
can
don't
we?
need anything.
Can we like?
No, that's.
Do y'all gentlemen, sassy straights, all in? Do y'all give a damn about y'all birthday like that? Like seriously? Because I come to find that most of the time y'all don't give one damn about your damn birthday. Not like you need some grand celebration. Not that you need some big ass party. Child, most of the time you just want something to eat and the fuck. That's usually it. Say I'm lying. Or maybe it's something that I'm missing. You certainly don't want no pink towels. You certainly don't want no pillows. You certainly don't want no vacations. Do y'all just, what do y'all want for your birthday? Do y'all want some big extravaganza? Like maybe on a milestone birthday, right? Like when you turn, like when you're under 30, I know y'all maybe celebrate your birthday, but like when you turn like 40 or 50 or 60 or 75, child, do y'all really be trying to have all these birthday surprises and shit like that? I feel like the answer is no. Not what is a birthday. Exactly, child. Look, peace and quiet. Exactly. Y'all don't want none of that. Just, I'm planning something for your birthday. Ma'am, he don't give a shit. If you paid attention to men, they don't give a shit about none of that. Are you fucking? I mean, come on. Come on, am I lying? Are we fucking? Just like a Valentine's Day. We don't need to go to a hotel to do the same damn thing, right? Okay, maybe it's just me. HMG, appreciate you. He said, I work on my damn birthday. I got bills, auntie. Listen, I get tired of people talking about, oh, you work on your birthday, bitch. What the fuck I'm supposed to be doing? It's a Tuesday. Girl, if I ain't going nowhere, why would I not work? I'm going to save that day for a day when I need it. Not for no damn birthday, child. I can go out and eat. I can go out and eat and still work. What is wrong with these people? I don't get it. That's just me, though. It's just me.
7-8 months out. No.
Rejected. She's trying to pull him back in with a birthday plan. She's not offering change. She's offering more time, keeping him locked in that toxic environment and rewarding him every time he's about to run away.
So there is no reconciliation right now?
No. There's always a reconciliation. There's always a reclamation. There's always a recycle. We're not. No. You gotta go.
Are you really doing this right now?
Oh my God.
It's not working. Not even a little bit. That man lost interest the day he had to sleep outside.
Are you doing that right now on camera?
I've been trying. I've done everything that you asked me to do.
You serious? You're being real studio right now. You gotta go.
Please don't do this. Like, the holidays are coming. The kids
Don't put this on me. Like, let's not do this. Don't put it on me.
You know, I've been going through so much.
No, you've been putting yourself in so much. These are your actions.
Don't do this. We can fix this.
Don't care. Still don't care.
She pulled out every angle, crying, begging, bribing with a birthday 7 months away. She threw everything at the wall, hoping
Damn, the birthday is 7 months away. What the hell?
something would stick. But this time, instead of choosing a car, he realized it's his home, and he wasn't supposed to be the one leaving.
Like, this is not happening right now.
It has to
I
happen
can't
right
lose
now.
you.
It's already lost.
Please.
You need to rectify with yourself.
If this guy sold a course on how to be patient, I'd be the first to buy it.
Yeah, me too, bro. Cause man, whoo-wee, bro. Yeah, like I think he's. You could tell he's done. That's why he's so calm. Because I think he's just like, bro, I'm tired. You can hear, bro. You can hear the exhaustion in his voice.
Apparently, Joe Budden's podcast and the ex-football players, the Pivot, I believe it's called, they decided that they were going to discuss my video with my relationship. My man don't have social media, so he would have never seen the video that I posted.
Did y'all catch that?
Mm-hmm.
I showed it in the intro, but revisiting it now because I wanted to put everything together so that way y'all can understand what's really going on, and she ain't being 100 about it. That's the reason why she was so comfortable making a video of her having a side piece. That's why she was so comfortable making these videos about.
So that's the part that makes me believe that this might be real, because he said he went down and scrolled down her timeline on TikTok and found that video about her cheating. Child, this is all damn crazy. Child, these people cannot keep shit to themselves. I hope these people never work for the military. We in trouble. Reaper says, happy birthday to the chat. Happy birthday to all the birthdays come and going. Shout out to you, sassy straights. I be knowing, okay? I be knowing. Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to Chris Creative. I appreciate you, hun. He said, I take a week off and go relax and eat in Peru on my birthday. Nice. At least you're going somewhere. This is what I'm talking about. If I ain't going nowhere, hell, I'm going to do sit at home and watch The Price is Right. I take a trip and they give me free dessert and people buy me birthday drinks. You know they do that here. Remember when people used to go to Denny's all the time? Child, Veterans Day, the veterans make out everywhere. Y'all be getting shit for free everywhere. My dad would go everywhere. He loved the Golden Corral. Can't stand it. I can't stand it. Golden Corral is on the level of Applebee's and Chili's as far as I'm concerned. Shit. When we didn't have no money, though, I went there. I ain't gonna lie. When we ain't had no money, I had to go there. That was my only choice. Now, ain't no way.
Her husband, period. Because in her head, she's thinking, oh, he ain't gonna see this. Now do y'all understand why so many of these women don't want a man with social media or that is on social media? It's because they doing shit on social media that they don't want you to see. That's why. And I went over that as well. So not only is she exposing herself, she's exposing that as well.
Of him sitting in the car and me trying to figure out why he ain't come in the house. But guess what he does watch? He watches those goddamn podcasts. So then he hears them talking.
If you Tariq Nasheed, Kevin Samuels, man, don't get behind, but let the women. I guess you can put the pivot in there now, too. Thank you, Quality Guy. He said, happy birthday to y'all Gremlins. Shout out to the Gremlins. Here. Only the ones here. Not the ones we're about to see. Just the ones here. Okay? Y'all so crazy.
The whole scenario of what we were doing. What we were going through. And guess what he's doing now? He's packing his shit to leave. Because these grown men wanted to come and talk about my relationship off of a...
This relationship was over well before you or anybody started reacting to it. Ma'am, don't try to deflect blame. This is on you.
Video that's 1 minute long. You guys don't know what happens in my house. Okay, I posted that to give the two sides to the story. There's two sides. Okay, it's not about a woman who nags her man and he can't come in. It's also the side about the woman who works her ass off. Okay, and just want to be supported. So thank you. Okay, thank you for going on your podcast and discussing my relationship and ending it, because that's what's happening now. He's packing his stuff and he's leaving because he's embarrassed and he's humiliated and he's getting this from his friend.
You're the one that embarrassed and humiliated him. What the fuck are you talking about?
Exactly. What is going on?
And all these different people are like, yo, ain't this you? Ain't this you? Ain't this you? Off of your podcast. So I hope you're happy about what you've done, because you've ruined my relationship. Thanks. Apparently.
Right, because, you know, you having a side piece and putting that on your TikTok as well, that had nothing to do with it either, right? Yeah, because I wouldn't be shocked if he saw that video either. If not, I hope he sees it on here.
Just like the lady from last night, who it's not her fault that she left her damn 8-year-old in damn McDonald's. She forgot a kid.
I'm going to put this together so that it makes sense. I am telling you that these two podcasts ruined my relationship. I know I should have had the proof to show you guys. I have the proof now. So I'm going to just go right into it. Yo, why are you sleeping in the car? Why are you sleeping in the car?
I need some rest.
So why wouldn't you come inside?
Because I can't rest in here.
For an hour you've been out here? You've been out here for an hour?
Looks like it.
The guy got caught with his wife because he was sleeping in the car before he come in the house. Yeah, they said that's how you decompress. We need our decompressing moments. We do. I didn't realize how important that was.
I just need to rest.
Do you want me to bring you something?
Peace and quiet.
Come inside, baby.
No.
Come on.
No. Just close the door, please. Just close the door.
Well, I'm going to come and sit next to you.
Oh.
What other keys can you brothers help the men out there with adapting and getting ready for such an adjustment? Just get your own space, brothers. That's all. Yeah. Carve your own space. That's Mark. What about you, Ish? What advice you got for these brothers?
I'll second it.
All right, he seconded Mark. Freeze, how about you, man? Third.
This is going to be the clip from the pivot tied into this. So again, proving my point that these podcasts ruin my relationship. I'm going to get right into it.
All right, there was this woman, she's a wife, and she just had a camera. She went outside, and her husband was sitting in the car after a long day at work, and he's sitting out here in the car. And then she knocked on the window. He's in the
Oh, wait, is this the pivot people? Oh, yeah, I do see it. Okay.
sleeping. And he says, I'm tired. She said, why didn't you come out or come inside? He goes, I'm tired. I want some peace. I don't believe I could have got that in the house. So
Seriously? Why are you sleeping in the car?
I just need to rest.
Do you want me to bring you something?
Peace and quiet.
Come inside, baby.
No.
Come on.
Just close the door, please. Just close the door.
Well, I'm going to come and sit next to you.
more importantly, it's the story of the husband in the car and the wife coming there and not allowing him an opportunity to decompress after.
And thank you, Ryan Clark, for being the only person to consider my perspective in this.
That's because Ryan Clark is a simp, bro. He always panders to women on that podcast.
Oh, no, not a SIMP. Is Ryan a simp, y'all? Shout out to HMG with another 5. Thank you so much, honey. He said, I don't go to birthday dinners for single women friends. Me either. I'm lying. I am going to go to one in like 2 weeks, but these are gym girlies. So there's the only reason is because it's gym girlies. Because, I don't hang out with women. I do not hang out with women. If it's not for the gym and stuff like that, I don't know no women to be hanging out with. For some reason, all women at the table think I'm paying for people. I'm not folding up. What the hell? Or they will argue over the bill and then bring out a damn bottle, crack it open, and start stabbing people. Don't forget about that, child. Don't forget about that. He is. Oh, no. He's black, not black female identified.
Yes, he's the only one that seems to be on that type of time.
Oh,
like he might as well. You might as well put him up there with Derrick Jackson and Ace Metaphor. So, ma'am, that ain't valid. You can see once again, bro. Another woman just looking for validation, so that way she don't have to take accountability for shit. This shit is getting fucking annoying.
Whole scenario. Out of everyone speaking, he was the only one to take a second to say,
Yeah, he should have took a second to look at your TikTok and see that you got a side piece the whole damn time too. Oh, who happens to be a husband as well.
What is she going through?
This old lady probably tired too. Yeah. Right? She in the house with the kids. She working off of maybe less sleep or as much sleep. She would probably like to sit outside as well and not have to deal with folks, but she ain't. And part of what she said too was like, she's like, do you need me to bring you something? So even in her feeling like you sleeping outside in the car, outside the house is somewhat disrespectful. I don't understand it. In that moment, she was able to pull back and say, but do you need something?
My man don't have social media, so he would have never seen the video. But guess what he does watch? He watches those goddamn podcasts. So he's
Yeah, so if Ryan was on your side so much, why come your husband didn't side with what Ryan had to say? Because just like everybody else that's reacting to it, Ryan don't know every fucking thing either. So your husband, the same way you saying everybody don't know your situation, your husband can say the same thing about Ryan Clark. Get the fuck out of here. Clearly you ain't telling the whole story. And again, I already showed y'all that video of her saying, I'm about to pull up to go see this guy that I've been messing around with. Which is what.
All right, so let me interrupt for a second here because I'm about done with this and just say, first of all, there's always another side. I know we always talking about the biatches, and she, in my opinion, she was wrong. She didn't have to come through so aggressive. She could have left that man alone. He obviously wanted to be alone. She already messing around, so one would think that she wouldn't want to draw attention to herself. But biatch is always going to biatch, and it's always about more attention. Child, if you're already messing around, just continue to do your mess around and shut up and stop bringing attention to yourself. So you brought this attention to yourself. You put all this heat on you. No accountability whatsoever. If you are tired from the kids and you've been with them all day, then that's a conversation that you need to have with him instead of just complaining about it on the back end. You know what I mean? So you got to communicate. If y'all can't communicate, meaning women can't open up their mouths in a respectful way, that's a you problem. That's a you problem. I love how people are always so put upon from their kids. Now, let me be the first one to say, though, that is the point of being married, because you can get help from the person who's their father. So that absolutely should be a thing. But if you're not discussing it and you're not talking about what it is that you need, like I have this whole room to myself. So ain't nobody coming in here unless my grandkids come. Ain't nobody coming in here. It's mine. So this is where I go. This is where I'm at more times than not. So she need to carve out her own shit. She need to talk to him about what it is that she needs. And then I'm sure that he could take the kids out for ice cream sometime or something like that. I'm sure he wouldn't mind. But instead of doing that, you'd rather go embarrass him on the internet. You did that shit. And then allows people to come look into your shit. Now you find out that you effing around. Child, this is all on you. This is all on you. If y'all not going to be able to communicate to the people that you with, most of your day outside of work, then you are the problem. And clearly he already has issues. If the man was out here in the driveway in the car, right? You coming out there to say, are you okay? Makes sense to me, right? But you to bogart your way into when obviously, child, you want to be out here, child. I see you when you get in the house. You want to go sit in the car with him? Was you thinking about sitting in the damn car? Clearly, he didn't want to be around you. So why would you make yourself be around him when he clearly did not want to be around you? That's obvious. Or even the kids, because then they could come outside and then it'd be all that noise and everything. I didn't catch if she was a stay-at-home or not. I'm assuming she's a stay-at-home. So then you might want to get away. You got to talk to him and figure it out. Unlike Ryan from yesterday, which is the Clown L's daughter, talking about all the dirty sock slide Negroes that she didn't allow to run up in her. And now she out back waiting for her husband who gave her this house, who married her after all that, putting the kids away. She just waiting for him to be done so they could come sit by the fireplace that he built for her. Low key bragging. Child, y'all just be doing the most. All right, ain't nothing else to listen to with her. I'm tired of her already. Where are we going now? Let's get into some of these damn these gremlins. We're gonna go to BCP. He got a video that's Liberal city business owners panic over nationwide violent black teenage mobs scaring away customers. Oh no. Why you gotta say black? Why? Racist.
Now to a nationwide trend known as teen takeover, is a kind of flash mob for a new generation. Lots of kids showing up in the same place at the same time. But police.
How come when we had a flash mob back in the day, it was just people showing up to dance? Child, these people out here beating up, having fights, taking people out, weapons, running people over, trampling, stealing, causing chaos, destroying. How come they just can't show up and dance? That's not a thing here in 2026 and everybody like to twerk? I apologize. 3 a.m. Thought Club, thank you so much for the membership. Shout out to whoever caught that membership. Please make sure you thank 3 a.m. Thought Club. I appreciate you, hun. Shout out to all of y'all that are up in here. Please make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new.
Say it's a mess, and sometimes it turns violent. CBS News correspondent Jason Allen has more.
Sheriff deputies sprinted to break up fights as teenagers swarmed a trampoline business near Tampa.
Just a teen takeover.
In Chicago, teens raced up streets, running on top of parked cars.
We have a place to people like him.
At another Jacksonville takeover event in February, 5 teenagers were shot. Organized on social media, a wave of spur-of-the-moment meetups has been creating chaos in American cities and has even spread overseas.
Is it advertised as a let's come cause chaos? For the most part, yes, that's what it appears to be. It's bring your drama.
In Mesquite, Texas, police keep a close eye on social media for posts advertising the teen takeovers.
When police found out that there was a takeover planned here, they started adding more resources like this. Visual deterrence to let kids know they're watching, and it worked. The takeover didn't happen.
Lieutenant Michael Kelly warns these incidents can overwhelm law enforcement and turn dangerous very quickly, like this recent one in a neighboring Texas county, which ended with damage to cars and 3 arrests.
So if they're doing it in a public place, is there a risk to just the general public, too? Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, so Texas said we ain't playing them games around her?
That's why we have to be out here, because we have to maintain safety and security for everybody.
Police say they're tracking the trend closely, trying to prevent the next takeover and keep their community safe.
Boy. So we got to talk about the young scholars who have these liberal cities and the Democrats running these cities in a full-blown panic because the weather is getting warm. It's not even summer yet, but it is spring break. And a lot of these young scholars are becoming agents of chaos when they go out at night. Now, we've talked about these teen takeovers for years now. Okay, they happen year after year after year after year, and nothing is ever done about it. Now, this year, Democrats and the police departments in these liberal cities, they're talking tough, right? They're saying that, hey, enough is enough. We're sick and tired of this. They are now floating, going after parents, which is something that they should have did a long time ago, right, when this first started to happen. But this trend is developing nationwide, right? This is something that we're seeing literally all across the country. And like I said, it has these liberal cities run by Democrats in full-blown panic because they're popping up everywhere across.
So why isn't Funky Dineva and the rest of them trying to get a hold on these teen takeovers? Because you know what it means. That means the oppressor is going to come. And you already know that the oppressor is against blacks and black kids and black people. But just allow that to happen. Because like I said, these people don't care about these damn kids, which is how they can sit up there and defend a woman who left an 8-year-old in McDonald's because she had to do DoorDash. But I digress.
Country, take a look.
Okay, we'll keep it with the driving theme and when things don't work out. Out of control teenagers taking over streets across the nation now. Those scenes from Los Angeles, just a glimpse of what cities are dealing with. And it's not just LA. Right now, city council members in Washington, D.C. are preparing to vote on extending the emergency youth curfew meant to curb these wild events.
Tonight, cities across Metro Atlanta are putting teenagers and their parents on notice that curfews are in effect. And if your child is caught inciting chaos at any teen takeover, it could land you in jail as well. 11 Live's Cody Alcorn live in Atlanta this evening. Cody, spring break is upon us here for so many families, and we know a lot of teens will be out and about trying to enjoy that time off from school.
Jennifer, there are 8 school districts, at least 8, who kicked off spring break this afternoon. We're talking more than 600,000 students. And look, kids are going to be kids, but this latest trend of teen takeovers has landed dozens of teenagers behind bars facing some serious felonies, which could derail their future.
Child, could derail their future. Child, we don't give a fuck. If their parents don't care, why would we? Let me thank Dion Covington for the very, very generous Cash App, hun. Thank you so much. With a beautiful note. I love this. Oh, it's like flowers. It's like giving me flowers. He said, thanks for being a voice. Thank you, hun, for your support. I appreciate you. Shout out to you. Let me also thank Clam. Thank you, Boo. He said, for supersize the fries on me. Much love. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'll use it for coffee though, but thank you so much. Ain't no fries. And the other day, I apologize. Yesterday, actually, God of the Seas sent me a Cash App. He said for my holy coffee donation. He always giving money for coffee. Shout out to all of y'all. I see you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. They sitting up here talking about their futures. How about you do something with the parents? That's just crazy talk. How about you do something with their parents?
Chaos. The video captured by Gwinnett County police officers' body cameras. Released Friday night showing a teen takeover. What possibly was just a meetup turned into this mess and landed 7 kids in cuffs.
I'm 16.
It doesn't matter your age.
How old are y'all?
You didn't have to use those cuffs on him like that. You didn't have to slam him into the ground like that. You didn't have to forcefully do this to him like that. I can hear it now.
13, 15.
Your spring break may end up costing you your future.
Many of you are at an age where if you do.
So another black man up front. How many times do I say this, right? Gwinnett is in the 18. I know you. Of course it is, child. Of course it is.
She was fucking his best friend. So, you know, I mean, everybody's fucking down here in Atlanta. I don't know what to tell you. They breeding like rabbits down here. Everybody getting ass.
That's what the parents are doing. That's why they ain't watching their kids. So you got a black oppressor here, a black oppressor or a half-breed here, and one in the back that's like, child, I'm sick of this shit. That's what he's doing, all right? So you usually have a bunch of oppressors up here who are typically black community. Y'all still not happy. Y'all still not happy. Y'all still just letting your kids wild the fuck out. And now they're sitting up here talking about, oh, it could mess up your future. Child, they ain't got no future. Because their parents aren't making sure that they have a future. Whitney tried to help y'all. Y'all don't want to listen.
One thing, one night, it can ruin a lot of things for you, especially scholarships. So for those of you that are planning to go to school on scholarship, whether it's sports or athletics, you're gonna run the risk of losing that scholarship.
Atlanta police say if you're caught, you'll catch a felony charge.
Aggravated assault, theft by receiving stolen property, reckless conduct, terroristic threats, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony.
Right.
Very serious felony charges for young people.
Child, why does dude right here look like a younger version of, can you see the mouse? The one to his left facing him. Jermaine Jackson's younger brother or something.
That is not what we want to see. That's not the road we want to see our folks going down.
On Thursday, Atlanta Mayor Andre Dickens explained how quickly you can get caught up in a bad situation.
It only takes one stupid decision that can be made by just one or two individuals that can really cause a ripple effect that continues to hurt someone.
And parents, listen up. City leaders and law enforcement across the metro are echoing Henry County Police. Parents and guardians should not drop their children off unsupervised at large gatherings. If juveniles are involved in criminal activity, parents may face legal, financial, and criminal consequences.
Yeah, so you see that, you heard that. They're certainly talking tough, right? But we're going to see if they actually hold parents accountable. If they actually start finding parents, throwing them in jail. They need to throw these young scholars in jail too. I don't know, okay? I am skeptical because it seems as if the leadership...
Start getting rid of some of them programs that allegedly some people might be on and see what happens then. That's what I want to see. El Castigator, thank you so much, boo. I appreciate you. He said 1777 Grand Concourse is owned by 1777 Grand Concourse, LLC, Asden Properties, 125... Broad Street, Elizabeth, NJ. There are currently 617 violations in that building. She and 30 others have filed a lawsuit against them. Oh, you're talking about the lady with the rats in the house? Yeah, the sad part about it is that she's elderly and she can't go anywhere. Now, in her case, I could see that. The people in the comments was talking about a GoFundMe. And the part that always pisses me off is that the newscasters get the story, they don't be helping. They don't be doing nothing. They just be like, all right, girl, let us know what happened. That's what always trips me out about it. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. Chris, thank you, boo. He said, I've seen many people in the community being interviewed saying the government needs to give the kids something to do. Why is it always the government solutions? Oh, but these are the people that don't want no kings. Don't forget that. No kings, but you always want what the government has to offer you. And even though the government already has stuff for you, y'all don't take advantage of that. Not y'all, you know what I'm saying. They don't take advantage of that, but they just waiting for that box that comes and says black. Here you go. Yeah, I'm talking about color, the color community yet again. Because, child, that's what you mainly see here. Are we going to lie and act like that's not the case? Just like when we was watching that interview the other day with the ladies on Isaiah's panel, and then the black women got all mad. Oh, so you don't want to acknowledge it? If I say it, I'm a white supremacist. So a white person says it, she's racist. So we're just going to ignore what is? So we just ignore what is? Fine, fuck it, ignore it. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
This behavior, this degenerate behavior that is threatening the businesses that they claim they support and love so much. So without further ado, let's get into this because business owners are panicking. They're panicking over these teen takeovers, saying that if nothing is done about it, then it's going to cost them money.
For the second time in 2 weeks, teenagers took over downtown Detroit last night. The trend has become popular in cities all across America. And our Veronica Ortega is hearing from businesses on how this trend is impacting them.
While many people were celebrating the Detroit Tigers' home opener win, dozens of teens were being handcuffed and put into the back of police vehicles.
So I kind of tried to step away. And then this morning, I got to after practice, and some of my teammates were talking about some kids they knew were down here and got arrested.
An employee at a apparel store born in Detroit says the so-called downtown takeover caused a lot of chaos and confusion Friday night.
Sounds like I don't need to go to Detroit.
I just felt like it wasn't somewhere I wanted to be. And like I don't like being mixed with stuff, so.
Business owners are worried that if the social media trend continues, fewer people will want to visit downtown Detroit.
We are a city that's growing. We're growing in business, and we want to be able to, show people that.
And that's what Anton says, okay?
This is the place you want to be. We don't want to scare them away.
Ding, 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 ding. Right? Now, Detroit is trying to come back, right? Trying to become the great American city that it once was not too long ago. And these young scholars are a threat to that, right? Because as this business owner lays out, we don't want to scare people from coming downtown. We want people to come downtown and to do business with us. And if these young scholars are allowed to come downtown and to cause chaos and violence, shootouts, gang violence, all types of crazy stuff, domestic terrorism, then that's going to scare people. People aren't going to come. And that is going to lead to these businesses losing money. And if they lose money, then they go out of business. When they go out of business, then the city loses tax revenue, which means that they can't afford to pay for all the socialism that these Democrats like to spend money on, okay? We saw this happen.
And then they'll come and then they will tax y'all. And then y'all will say, that's a racist.
In Chicago, what happened in Chicago? You got a bunch of teen takeovers, downtown not being safe. A lot of these businesses left as a result because people weren't going downtown. They weren't spending money downtown anymore. And then businesses weren't there to pay property taxes, right? Which caused the value of the real estate to go down, which meant that the city and the county collected less money, which means that they then have to raise taxes on the middle class and the poor. A lot of black folks they got to raise taxes on in order to pay for the socialism, right?
But these people would rather listen to Funky Dineva and focus on Donald Trump instead of focusing on what is actually going on and happening in their community and figuring out what to do in order to stop this. It makes more sense to follow along with Funky Dineva and Jamal Bryant and all the rest of those people, like I said, and I continue to prove over and over and over again, y'all don't think about the future. Y'all don't think about downstream impacts for shit. You just emotionally think about right now, listening to that nigga who ain't gonna do nothing to improve your GD life. And then you'll end up like those people did in Chicago, that when they got that bill from the property taxes, because they're fighting for illegal immigrants to stay, who gonna take care of them? Yeah, will. And now you got the nice bill from Brandon that says pay this shit. Y'all go and stand in front of the Trump building in Chicago, which has nothing to do with what Brandon and Pritzker allowed to happen because they wanted to be a sanctuary city. Y'all are fighting for them to stay. And you think I'm gonna listen to y'all? Y'all don't think. I can't deal with people who don't think and don't think things through. When you act sporadically, that's why you got kids like this that go out there and do dumb shit. That's why you got kids that don't think about the future, because you don't even think about your future. Yeah, good luck to the people in the future, child. I got to make sure that I marry my grandkids off, okay? Because they can't be coming around with your dumbass kids, because child, y'all ain't got no sense and your kids ain't got no sense. Y'all don't think shit through. You can live right in the midst of the exact shit and y'all still won't think anything forward from tomorrow to your own damn detriment, and then say that someone is holding you back. You are holding you back. And all y'all that are hate watching, it's you too. If you sit for a second and you think about it, maybe you will see that what you're focused on does not help you or your damn community. And y'all don't go to your councilmen, aldermen, senators, congress people. You never go to them for shit. Y'all never go to them for shit, and then you reelect them over and over and over again, or someone like them get the same fucking result. Cry racism. It's dummism. We got a new word. It's dummism.
It's kind of how it goes. And that's the thing about these stories that I think people are missing is the impact on business. Okay? You cannot have a thriving city that is filled with crime and chaos. You just can't. You can't, because nobody's going to want to conduct commerce in a city that is not safe before crime got out of control. Everybody should want that. So I'm just saying, if you're a real pro-black, you should be pro mass incarceration of these young scholars, right? Of these agents of chaos.
The assistant manager of Central Bar and Kitchen says some of the teens tried to enter the restaurant last night to get away from police. She says the trend is causing a lot of safety concerns for customers and staff.
And they just started getting very rude, belligerent. Luckily, our security here, they were all hands on deck.
Oh no, not with a sister. Not with a sister. No. How dare y'all? How dare y'all do that to a sister? She black, you black, they black, but y'all don't give a damn? So y'all don't even give a damn? Okay.
Says they observed weapons on some of the teens.
We're looking out from our patio. We actually had to remove some of our people from our patio too, just as a safety precaution.
Wow, imagine having to be removed from the patio while you're eating, right? They had to take up your food and all that. Excuse me, sir. We have a bunch of YNs who are currently out and about with weapons on them. We're going to have to move you inside to ensure your safety. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's a good experience, right? It's not a great experience. That says a lot. That is not good.
Spokesperson for the Detroit Police Department, the Summer Surge Initiative has started.
The parents should know where they are, know what they're doing.
That means an increase of patrols downtown and curfew enforcement. Parents face fines of $250 to $500 for violations.
We just want to make sure everybody make it home safely to their families.
For CBS News Detroit, I'm Veronica Ortega.
You know what they should do? These so-called black business owners, right? These business owners, they should lobby the politicians, put their money together, right? And elect tough on crime politicians, right? Elect some Republicans, okay? I'm just saying this is what lobbying is for. This is the right use of lobby, okay? Come on now. All y'all that got these businesses downtown, right?
Funky Dineva ain't saying that. Oh yeah, Greg is a white supremacist too. I know. Just like I'm a white supremacist too. You support MAGA. He supports MAGA. I support common fucking sense, not dummism. Y'all like dummism. You keep doing the same shit over and over and over again. You're unfocused on where you need to be focused to. And instead of listening to someone who can actually guide y'all's asses, y'all would rather follow behind blogs and Funky Dineva so that you can be focused on Donald Trump, which don't change shit in your situation for 3 more years. You allow your politicians to do whatever they want. You don't hold them accountable for shit, and you reelect them again and again. Maxine Waters, 95 years, 98 million years old. Y'all about to reelect her. Moving on. Thank you, BCP, child. I think this was in part of his story, but let's hear this. It says, what are teen takeovers and why are police concerned?
Wide trend known as teen takeover is a kind of flash mob for a new generation. Lots of kids showing up in the same place at the same time. But police say
I know it's the same thing. F it. Moving on. So the update on the girl at the 404 thing in Atlanta. A 16-year-old girl deleted in 404 day SHOOTing at Piedmont Park is an innocent bystander. Where is the outrage, Funky Dineva, for what happened down there in the ATL? Was that Donald Trump's fault too? Was that racism? Looked like it was a bunch of colored community down there. Nothing to say about that? Claudia Jordan? Nothing? Oh, okay. My bad.
At 5, the father of a 16-year-old girl killed during a community celebration at Piedmont Park says too many children are losing their lives to gun violence. And he says,
Funky Dineva, why are you not concentrating on that? Or all the young black kids that are missing. Y'all don't want to focus on that? Y'all don't want to do nothing about that? Oh, okay, my bad. Just focus on Donald Trump, child.
Park should not be a war zone. Channel 2's Tom Jones is live in Midtown at the park. And Tom, several young people were shot or killed just this past weekend.
Now, Karen, as you well know, we've reported on a number of young people getting shot and killed even, especially this past weekend. One pastor called it an epidemic. A child psychologist told me that this is not normal. The father of that 16-year-old girl says she should have been able to come to a park like this one and not get killed.
I'm hurting a lot. Terrell Robinson told me he has spent his life working and loving on his kids, especially his 16-year-old daughter, Tiana.
Now it's just erased just like that.
Tiana was shot and killed at Piedmont Park during a 404-day celebration Saturday. The gunfire also wounded a 15-year-old girl.
I'm hearing that there was people that was going to war with each other, and she just was in the way as an innocent bystander.
Tiana joins the long list of young people killed or wounded by gunfire recently. Just this past weekend, gunfire also killed a 3-year-old. 4 teens were shot on Spark Street Sunday. Child psychologist Rosalind Pitts-Clark says the shootings leave some kids with anxiety, while others normalize it, theorizing it's the way life is.
But it's not. This is not normal, and this is not how our society should function.
Clark says there are a number of problems that contribute to what we're seeing. Too many children have access to guns and peer pressure to get one.
If your peers are carrying guns, you're more likely to carry a gun.
Bishop Michael Canyon with Assembly of Truth Ministries often speaks out about youth gun violence. He says kids are seduced by a society that glorifies violence.
Look at the music. Money, girls, and guns.
What music, sir? Be specific. Is it Pooh Shiesty? Lil TJ? Offset? Big 30, if I'm not mistaken? Who else am I missing, Cha?
Terrell Robinson knows is his baby girl is gone.
We just want justice, and we want to definitely get some change in Atlanta.
And one change he'd like to see is more security checkpoints and more police presence at large-scale events like we saw this weekend. Go to this store on our website.
Well, you know, if it's a sanctioned event, then you are required to have security insurance and things of that nature. So that's the point of going to the county or the city or whoever the hell you live, so that they know what to expect. They can corner it off or whatever. And then you could have more than likely a safe event. Now, you know, criminals will still criminal. But if you have in advance a good police presence, like they showed in that one segment where they had the police tower or whatever the hell it was, and it deterred them, then that might help. Then that might help. And parenting, you know, that always helps too.
To see how you can help the family out with a GoFundMe account that's set up. We're live in Midtown Atlanta.
All right. So that's the update on that, child. What is going on over here? Where is this at? DC. Surveillance video shows SHOOTing inside a giant grocery store. Then if the giant leaves the community, child.
Let's get to our top story now. New this morning, surveillance video of a shooting inside of a Montgomery County giant food store.
Yeah, scary video. When you see it, you understand. 2 teens now under arrest being charged as adults for it.
2 teens? What? Maybe they was just doing some grocery shopping for the parents. That's what happened. This is racist.
Attempted murder. All right, let's not wait any longer. Let's get to Mount Zion in Germantown with the latest for us.
Can't even go to the damn grocery store.
Yeah, good morning, guys. Yes, certainly. Yeah, that was my reaction when I saw the video, too. Just that these could have been near misses. Now, you can see in the video the bullets flying inside of this giant grocery store, not only striking the teen victim, but sailing past the heads of customers. Here's that video now. It was recorded March 20th at 8:40 p.m. The suspect.
Oh, no. Oh, no. This is all racist. This is all racist. Are they going to charge the parents on this one?
Identified as 16-year-old Dembia Tandia in all black and 19-year-old Marcus Braithwaite in gray are running with guns drawn in the produce section, chasing another teenager throughout the store. Now, at the top of the screen, you'll see a white arrow pointing at the teenage victim and a red arrow showing the 2 suspects as the victim runs past the checkout lanes filled with shoppers. At least one of the suspects fires wildly, striking the teen 2 times, and you can see here hitting other objects like balloons that appear to fall down on the floor. Frightened customers duck and run for cover. This witness did not want to be identified on camera.
We were just in the parking lot. We heard basically just a loud bang from inside the store. And we just see 2 kids run outside from the store.
Oh my God.
One of them just yelled, like, I got him in the leg. And then the other kid just yells, I forgot my phone. And he runs back in the store to grab his phone, and they both come out, get in the car, and drive away.
Now, police investigators did find that cell phone that one of the suspects had dropped fleeing the scene. There was also a $10,000 reward for information leading to an arrest in the case. Both suspects have been taken into custody, and they are expected to have court appearances today. They're facing very serious charges, including felonies like attempted first-degree murder.
Oh, hell no. Hell no! Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Oh my God. In the grocery store. But y'all worrying about who people voting for. And you where's Funky Dineva on this? What's Funky Dineva got to say about this? This is why I could give a shit about you coloreds, because y'all don't make no sense. So these people in this community, when this grocery store leaves, and I will be on the lookout for when they close the fuck down, y'all gonna say it's racism, and then y'all gonna complain that it's a food desert. But y'all ain't got shit to say about none of this. But you're gonna listen to Funky Dineva about you better not vote for Donald Trump, or if you voted for Donald Trump. Unfocused. The plan continues to work, and y'all continue to fall into the trap. Wash, rinse, refucking-peat. Dummism. There's too much information to not see and understand. Dummism. So y'all think it makes sense for 2 crumb snatchers, even though one is 19, to be in a grocery store running after someone, SHOOTing them with a bunch of people in there? So when ain't no businesses, just like with Detroit, remember this, because we won't forget. Because we won't forget. Take your fake outrage and shove it up your ass. HMG, thank you, boo. He said 2 teens. Nah, my baby. I promise you. That's what they're going to say. Clearly on camera too. Or on surveillance. Clear as fucking day. It's the racism. It's the white supremacy. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Gotcha. Stay away from me. The last thing I need is advice from Funky Dineva or anyone that follows anything that he says. When you allow that lady that lives in the Bronx to live amongst the rats, and you allow the people in this community to run through a grocery store shooting and ain't got no outrage for that, whilst on Twitter talking about all of it, allowing your politicians to have a pass, and y'all using Elon Musk's Twitter. Please. Anyway, before I say something else, let me move on. I feel like we already looked at that. How about this, child? I don't know where this is at. Family of boy raped on a school bus suing Jennings County School Corporation, child.
Tonight at 5, the family of a boy raped on a school bus. This was a bus for students with special needs. That family now is suing the Jennings County.
As they should, but child, the lady in the red dress, girl, I love that dress, boo. Where you get that dress from?
School Corporation. And
child, not the lady with the pink and red dots. No, not her. No, not her.
A lawsuit was filed in federal court just a day after a jury convicted Landon Doty of sexually assaulting the nonverbal 7-year-old boy with autism. Rich Nye has been covering this case since charges were filed against the teen last June. He has details on the suit and more reaction to the verdict tonight.
Yeah, I just got a copy of that civil lawsuit about 30 minutes ago. It also names not only the school corporation, but the bus driver and the bus monitor on that special needs school bus. The lawsuit claims the boy was assaulted on at least 14 occasions. The jury found Landon Doty guilty of 4 counts of rape, 2 counts.
Good. Do away with his ass. Do away with his ass. Stay in jail forever.
Of child molesting, 4 counts of sexual battery, plus confinement and public indecency. Doty was 15 years old at the time of the sexual assaults last spring. The 7-year-old was assigned to sit next to Doty.
What happened to the parents? What happened to the parents?
Doty on the bus for students with special needs. Doty does not have special needs. He was put on that bus after vandalizing the seat on another bus. The lawsuit alleges that these preventable and horrific acts occurred as a result of a complete failure to properly supervise and protect a vulnerable, nonverbal child who depended entirely on the adults charged with his care.
Wow.
On April 16th of 2025, did you do anything sexual?
No. Doty testified in his own defense that he was just bouncing the boy on his knee and stroking his hair with the boy's head on his lap. The jury watched an hour of bus surveillance video and saw sexual assaults.
Of course there's video on. I can't. I'm about to shut this shit down. I'm about to shut this shit down.
And see that if somebody's already got you to thinking that, yes, you can make it seem like it's anything that I tell you it is. If I tell you enough and you hear it enough, you're going to think that's what it is, even if it's not. I can be down here doing dishes. If you can't see me in the sink doing what I'm doing, you can say I'm doing whatever you want to say I'm doing.
Jennings County Prosecutor Brian Belding provided a statement that included, this case was about protecting a vulnerable child and ensuring the child's voice was heard. The jury carefully considered the evidence, and we are grateful for their service in delivering justice. The attorneys for the victim's family said that while no verdict can undo the profound harm to the victim, the family believes that some measure of justice was served. A sentencing.
Ain't no measure of justice. The child can't even speak. The child can't even talk, y'all. So we don't even know what's going on inside of his head, inside of his mind. At 7 or 8, however old he is. But the 7 or 8 year old that was left in the McDonald's, the 8-year-old that was left in McDonald's, that's okay. That's okay. Cause she a good mama. She a good mama. I'd sue him the fuck all too. And ask for his parents to be put in jail too. So fucking disgusting. I'm telling you, motherfuckers do not care about these damn kids, but they expect us to fucking care about them when they do something to others. And until these motherfuckers start holding them parents accountable, none of this is going to change. I'm sorry, y'all. None of it is going to change. They'll fucking continue to make excuses. Oh my God. This is disgusting. Let's go to New York. 2 suspects indicted in fatal SHOOTing of a 7-month-old girl in Brooklyn. I don't know if y'all heard about this, child.
Suspects accused of fatally shooting a baby girl last week in Brooklyn.
The Brooklyn DA says 2 men were indicted on multiple charges, including second-degree murder. Lisa Rosner has the latest now from East Williamsburg.
A memorial grows near the busy corner of Moore and Humboldt Streets in East Williamsburg, where 7-month-old Kyori Patterson Moore was fatally shot in her stroller last Wednesday. The Brooklyn DA says the bullet also grazed her 2-year-old brother, who is recovering. Police say 21-year-old Amori Green fired the shot from a moped that was driven by 18-year-old Matthew Rodriguez. Tuesday, Green waived a court appearance.
The fuck are they doing? Grand Theft Auto in real life. I'm gonna drive the moped, you be on the back, and you go ahead and do the SHO-010. I be damned about anybody else that's in the way. We don't give a fuck. Just like them kids, remember in Vegas that was stole the car and was running around and ran that retired police officer over that was just riding his bike in retirement, and he taking on up out of here, and those little motherfuckers was laughing because they didn't give a shit as they recorded it live. But somehow, some way, y'all should care about these motherfuckers. Well, I'm so demonetized, I already know. Y'all supposed to care. Y'all supposed to wife, sassy straights, y'all supposed to wife these bitches up. Y'all are supposed to wife these bitches up. SYCBM. And then take this shit on. Take these little motherfuckers on who have no regard for anybody. But that's supposed to be a you problem, y'all. Y'all are supposed to deal with it. Y'all are supposed to marry these people. Y'all are supposed to fix it. Fix the community, y'all. Clearly we see it's everybody, but yes, I talk about the color community because I'm colored too. I know y'all don't like that because you like to lie and act like what we see is not what we see and then make excuses for the shit. So riding around on a moped with somebody on back with a weapon, and I promise you, allegedly, but allegedly, that weapon wasn't registered to neither one of them. Specifically, the one that was utilizing it. Say I'm lying. Nobody ever seems to talk about that either, do they? But you know what? As soon as a Republican starts talking about, as soon as a Democrat starts talking about weapon control, they all in for that. But they never seem to understand that criminals don't give a fuck whether it's legal or not. It's not the legal gun owners that are the issue for the most part. It's you criminal ass gremlins. It's your criminal ass gremlins. It's your funky ass spawn. It's your bastard ass kids.
But was indicted on a long list of charges, including second-degree murder, attempted murder, and endangering the welfare of a child. His attorney afterward.
Out of respect to the process, I have no comment.
Rodriguez was apprehended in Pennsylvania, and the DA says he'll be extradited to NYC.
Child, don't come here.
Next week, also for second-degree murder and other charges. On just the second-degree murder charge, if both men are convicted, they face 25 years to life in prison.
These gunmen driving by on a scooter recklessly shot into a crowd intending to kill another person.
Much like they just did at the Super G in DC.
Spoke with Kyori's family by phone today. They were at church making funeral arrangements. Her mother tells me she hopes both men get life in prison.
In a text, she said in part, "We hope they get what they deserve." The DA was asked if
she barely looked like she damn 22 her damn self.
The baby's father was the intended target, a theory the family has denied.
Oh my God, what if that's what it was? That the child's father was the intended target. Oh my.
That this was a targeted attempt at a person, but I am not prepared to say today definitively that the father was the target.
He added the motive for the shooting was a personal disagreement. In East Williamsburg, Brooklyn, Lisa Rosner, CBS News.
A personal disagreement. But that's okay because you got little TJ allegedly firing off on Offset over $10,000, which is the equivalent to $800 that Chile gave to Trump's campaign. But all that is worth deleting someone and ruining your whole lives. Child, don't ever wonder why. I be here with ya. Unless I'm on vacation, I'm here with ya. I don't be going nowhere. I don't trust nobody. People are crazy out of their fucking minds. And I don't think this has anything to do with C-19 at this point. It's just no disciplinary action because people who want to follow Democrats think that if you don't think you're a criminal, then you're not a criminal. And not my baby. And everything is racist and racism. Don't teach your kids no self-control. Don't teach them how to problem solve and resolve. Continue to stress out y'all's fucking communities. Child, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep this baby on the screen. continue to allow your communities to be ravaged. Don't make your politicians do anything. They black, you black. That's all that matters. And continue to fucking suffer. Do y'all think that the ones that want to follow Funky Dineva, do y'all think that he lives in this type of community? I promise you he don't. I promise you he don't. But follow him, child, just like y'all follow Jamal. Do you think he lives in that type of community? No. Al, you think that's where he lives? No. Rolly, Clown, them three girls. Is that where y'all think they live? No. But y'all want to continue to follow them pores? Fake pores. None of those people live in those communities. It be y'all that got to suffer and live with rats and no one does anything about it. And be in the around a place where they go and hang out or start SHOOT in the Super G, Giant, whatever it's called. This is a big difference. That's why you better find out for yourself why you're being led down a path of destruction for you, not them, you. Focus on the wrong thing. Please take the next 3 years and focus on Donald Trump. And then let us know after 3 years where your life has improved while you listen to Funky Dineva, while you listen to Claudia Jordan and the rest of those people. Yeah, sis, go sis, because he's a sis. How the fuck does that help ya? How the fuck does that help ya? Anyway, let's go to Chicago. Chicago chaos, teens take over in Chicago, sparks outrage. Now they do this in California.
There's the college right there. Watch out.
So traffic can't go anywhere. Traffic got to be stuck in traffic because they want to be assholes in the middle of the street. And I always be like, well, what if they lose control of it and it slams into your dumbasses who's standing around there? That look crazy to me, but you know, dummism is a thing. Shout out to dummism. I need to put that on a cup. Footage shows another teen takeover paralyzing the streets of Chicago. While residents and commuters are left to navigate the chaos, reports indicate Mayor Brandon Johnson maintains a massive personal security detail of 150 officers. And sounds like Big Tiff. Shout out to Big Tiff. Shout out to her. Is the city's leadership prioritizing their own safety over the public? The contrast is undeniable. Does the mayor still have control of Chicago? Of course he doesn't. I mean, I guess that's a rhetorical question. Child, y'all like it. So see these cars, they got to turn around on probably a one-way street. You can't talk about any of the kids here. You can't talk about any of the kids here. Chicago police help recover teddy bears stolen during a teen takeover. Child, what?
This is video from inside the Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory at State and Madison. A man dressed in all black walks in, picks the 3-foot-tall bear off the chair, and runs out the door 2 people hold open for him.
I got a text from one of our team members that said, hey, Truffles was just taken. So I immediately jumped on the camera and saw what happened.
Tyson Minnick is the store owner at the new Loop location. He says he immediately...
A new location for a new business? Wonder how long they'll be open.
...reported the theft to Chicago police.
He just left. 837. He saw a big teddy with overalls and a blue hat. He said he just left. It's headed towards Roosevelt.
They tracked the bear down to the 35th Red Line stop. There, about a dozen officers are seen arresting teenagers and carrying Truffles behind them. He was then put in a squad car.
Within an hour.
Y'all, they got to waste resources to do this.
I got a text with Truffles and about 6 or 7 Chicago PD officers that Truffles was back.
Truffles was back in the shop where a group of officers took a picture with the bear. It's an image 7th Police District Councilman Joseph Williams says irks him.
I uphold
our police officers and respect the work that they do. But ultimately, I think that the resources could have been allocated in a different way.
He says,
so in other words, the officer shouldn't have went to look for truffles. Forget about the fact that the colored community was coloring. No smoke for them or their parents. Why are they even doing this? I agree. This is a crazy thing to waste police resources on. But if you said something to said family and said gremlins so they can stop doing this shit, then maybe the police could use their time to do stuff that's important. How about that? Why aren't you saying who are their parents and why aren't y'all finding them? How come Funky Dineva and the rest of them are not coming up with ways to deter this type of shit? Just continue to let it happen. Just continue to let it happen. And Chocolate World, or whatever the fuck it's called, will be shut down in a year. Because allegedly, in my opinion, even though I'm pretty sure I know, but allegedly, someone will be back to take the bear again. Okay? Then if someone does something to them, you know what I'm saying, then it will be racism. Interesting how that works. Say I'm lying. Ashley Foot, I apologize, boo. Thank you so much, honey. Said, if these stories make you feel like you need to get away, I invite all to take a flight on Ashley Airlines to come to the land that Kendra bans, Nigeria. Yes, Klarna is accepted. I think we might do that tomorrow, y'all. If I can fathom it. I do work from home tomorrow, so maybe we can do that interview with Cam and Kendra. Maybe we can start it in the morning and finish it in the evening. Let me think it through. We'll see. But I heard there's some gems in there, so we probably got to go over it. Child, this is crazy.
This many officers was not needed to track down a teddy bear that retails for $650. Williams says instead they could have been used to solve homicides, missing children's cases, or helping seniors.
And for me, seeing that was like, yeah, it's nice. But ultimately, are we using the resources in the best way?
Always got to be an ABCD person from the clergy saying something dumb. Don't put any of the pressure on the actual criminals. Don't put any pressure on the actual parents. Always take the easy way out and blame the oppressor. Just like when they blamed the oppressor yesterday after a whole ass mother left an 8-year-old at the daggone McDonald's. Child, colors gonna always colored. And then none of the shit that y'all say makes any fucking sense. Dummism yet again.
As for Truffles, he's back in his chair, perched at the window. And he's tied to it now. Millick says hopefully this is enough to keep him in place.
If Truffles leaves again, he's taking
they'll take the chair next time.
the chair with him.
Chicago police say 2 teens were taken into custody and
2 teens? 2 teens? Clergy, ABCD clergy. What you saying to their parents? Anything? No, just the oppressor? All right.
charged with misdemeanor theft. They were also cited for trespassing after they took the L without paying. In the loop, Marissa.
So they're doing crimes all over Chicago. Nothing to say. Gotcha. Lord have mercy. Child, we could do this for weeks. At the ATL, after string of SHOTings, Atlanta mayor puts parents on notice. Who believes this shit?
And after a weekend of violence in Atlanta Mayor Andre Dickens is putting parents on notice. 11 people were shot between Saturday and Sunday, 2 of which died.
Atlanta News First Sarah Hammond is live. She's with the First Alert Breaking News Tracker. Sarah, we heard from city leaders yesterday, and they are wanting accountability. Yeah, they are. And you know, the 2 people who died from these shootings over the weekend, one of them was 16-year-old Tiana Robinson, who was shot and killed in Piedmont Park. The other was a 3-year-old boy who was shot in Southwest Atlanta. Now, Atlanta police say that some of these weekend shootings were arguments that turned into gunfire, like the shooting on...
Arguments. No problem resolution whatsoever. Funky Dineva, why aren't you advocating for problem resolution? Because clearly there's a problem with it. But then again, given what you were saying, all right. Ashley, thank you, boo. This is literally choosing the bear. Literally. Stealing the bear.
Park Street Sunday that sent 4 teens to the hospital in the case of the Piedmont Park shooting that killed Robinson and injured another 15-year-old girl. APD says they believe that was random. A $15,000 reward is now on the table from Crime Stoppers for any information about those shooters. And as spring break for roughly 600,000 Metro Atlanta students continues, Mayor Andre Dickens says parents need to know where their kids are.
APD is increasing their patrols, and they will bring charges to parents and caregivers of minors who are violating our curfew.
Nice.
And as a reminder, curfew for minors in Atlanta is midnight to 6 a.m. Friday and Saturday.
Midnight is the curfew for midnight? Woo, Lord help your people.
And 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. Sunday through Thursday. Live here at the Atlanta Police Department headquarters, Sarah Hammond, Atlanta News First.
Wow. Midnight? Oh, Lord help your people. Let me see. I think that's it because, child, that's probably enough for now. Anyway, I got this one from JR, but I'm not going to go over that. I'll save this one for tomorrow because he's white. So I'll save him for White People Wednesday. Let's look at this trend that Reaper told me about. All right. Try to end on some happiness. Where were we? Almost 2 hours in? Only 2 hours? Okay. Yeah. We doing good. There's some new trend called Guy Lees. Is it Guy Lees or Guy Lies? I don't know what the hell this is. Reaper, is he still here? Do you know? I feel like it's another, like when the guys are saying, "Ooh, that avocado looks good." Where are you eating at? I want to eat there. Where they're talking about men are saying the same dumb stuff that girls say. They just saying it themselves. Now, you know, they probably gonna call them sassy, you know, ABCD, allegedly, but we'll see. It says, broke up with her after I found out she doesn't have money. Know your worth. Click it. Guy Lees. I think they're saying Guy Lee. Yeah, I can't play the music, I'm sure. But that food looked good. I want to know where he eating at. I'm going. Shit.
Guy Lees. This has to be my favorite trend at the moment. And it's for two reasons. One, do women finally see how fucking stupid they sound when they post shit like this, basically asking for congratulations on doing normal fucking adult things? Oh, but without a man, congrats on being an adult, I guess. Got myself a manicure, paid my rent, got groceries, and did it all by myself, ladies. You don't need a man. Correct. Glad it took you some time to get here, but that is correct. But the second reason why I do love this trend is because honestly, like, guys should be able to experience what it's like to get hyped up kind of over seemingly nothing. But it's like women will do that no matter who it is. Like, a woman could post genuinely anything and I think girls would hype it up. And that's like sweet, I think. People say that's delusional, but you know what? Whatever. This world sucks. Let's hype people up. So you know what? Like, I think guys should do it too. And I know the guys under those videos are being like sarcastic and jokey, but I don't know. I'm sure it made the original creator like feel good. I think it's cute. Keep it up, guys.
But guys, I am not even gonna lie. My favorite trend right now is the guilies. The guilies are eating us up as girlies. And who knew what men actually pay so much attention to everything we say, to how I saw one comment, he changed. No, he grew. He started setting boundaries. I am enjoying this trend so much. Like, they're eating us up. But guys,
it's my turn. Majida, I paid for my gym membership, haircut, new gym pants, and creatine for yet another month and kept showing up without the help of a woman. I am proud of this independent, strong man I am becoming. Clock it, Guy Lees. It's always something, child. Twitter ain't TikTok ain't shit. Shout out to my favorite woman, Elizabeth, up in here, member for 26 months. I appreciate you, boo. She said, speaking of gremlins, my child went to LA for the weekend to see Ye and did not answer my text or calls. I have currently disowned him. He was having a good time. Let that young man live. Let us know how the concert was. Ye is being denied entry into the UK, if I'm not mistaken, because he talked about, what do y'all call them? The small hats. You know that's not allowed. Thank you, boo. Shout out to Reaper. Thank you, hon. He said, make BM by the time the streetlights come on great again. Guy Lees. They not going to do that. They need to be in by like 5, honestly. If they get out of school at 3:30, you got to be home by 5. These people are a mess. Like, these kids are a mess.
Somebody, you get this done to you.
What in the world? No.
As ever since I got my own car, ladies no longer approach me.
The other night.
There's this trend, guys. Like it.
Is this tether night? Is this a tether trend? What the fuck?
Like, no, man. You know, I've read the comments and I know this is something that ladies do, ne? But it's when I see men commenting like that. It's like, guys, like it. Brotherhood, manhood, Hollywood is proud of you.
Girl.
Everybody who keeps saying, oh my God, women were
This is a tether trend. Everyone is a tether. Oh my God.
so annoying based on this new trend of the guy is saying, oh, Chomi, he did this for me, blah, blah, blah. Because, guys, we are so entertaining. This is top tier entertainment. What?
I cancel my date Izolo because she works a 9 to 5. I'm like, ugh. And then secondly, I got on a moto. And then to make it even worse, I can
Yeah, we already have this trend, but it was called something else. I feel like this trend already came through. It just wasn't called this. What was it called? Y'all remember? Tether's out here taking over and shit. I forget what it was called. Hey, look who I'm fucking again.
I had on ice for ten. I watched the ice get thin.
This is definitely a tether trend. Not with them things going on in the crack of your mouth talking this shit. Girl. All right. All right, y'all. That's enough. I've had enough. Anyway. No shade. You know we like tethers here, but y'all, I'm not I'm not in the mood to try to understand what the hell they're saying. I'm just not in the mood. It is what it is. Don't come for me. It's bad enough trying to understand Trinidad. I mean, what do y'all want from me? What do y'all want from me? That is enough work right there. Okay. Anyway. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Is Azrael destroyed? Is it Azrael or Iran? Which one is it? Let me see. Oh no, there's a ceasefire. Yeah. Oh, there really is a ceasefire. There's a 2-week. It's a 2-week notice. It's a 2-week notice. Yeah. We have 2 more weeks to live. Let me see. All right.
2 weeks subject to Iran agreeing to ceasefire and to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. Now, this comes at a time when U.S. struck Karg Island today, a critical oil hub for Iran. The AP citing an anonymous White House official earlier in the war, the U.S. targeted air defenses, a radar site, an airport, and a hovercraft base on the island. President Trump has threatened to deploy ground troops to seize oil on the island, but experts warn that would escalate the war and put U.S. troops at great risk.
So the president's dead.
Well, since it's on a 2-week hiatus, then the daggone the stock probably will be up tomorrow. Hope y'all listen to Reaper and you got some stock today.
Line has been followed by us and everybody else, and he said very clearly, we're not going to strike energy and infrastructure targets until the Iranians either make a proposal that we can get behind or don't make a proposal.
And as we reached out to other political leaders to get their opinion on the war, if they were for or against the deadline, Governor Greg Gianforte's team said, quote, the governors support President Trump's objective to neutralize threats from the terrorists and dictators of the Iranian regime who are responsible for the deaths of American troops and threaten our national security. The last few weeks have shown Iran can never be allowed to have.
Child, who is this man and why can't he read?
Have a nuclear weapon, end quote. U.S. Senator Tim Sheehy, spokesperson, sent us a statement saying, quote, Senator Sheehy. All
right, the Republicans are going to support him, child. We already know, child. We already know. Big boy, thank you, honey. He said Iran got their ass to the table. Oh, no. Did they? Did they? They got a 2-week notice, y'all. They got a 2-week notice. All right. Anyway, all right. So I have two segments that I could do. I'll let y'all choose. One is about biatches. And the other one is about Brandy. Which one y'all want to look at? And then I'm done because I'm going to lie down. I'm going to lie down and take advantage of these next 2 weeks. Okay. Biatches or Brandy? Invest in index funds. There's a tip for ya. There's a tip for ya. Gas is too high. And my truck would not even take the full tank of gas the other day. I think there's something wrong with the gas tank or something. Anyway. Not they both are biatches. Biatches. Okay. I don't think so. But I'll see what's on tap tomorrow. I'll take a look tomorrow. We'll see what they say tomorrow. $3.30, that's good. At last I paid it was $3.69, and that was at Sam's Club. And I'm going to the cheaper shit, and it was still $3.69. That's right. Y'all better go ahead and invest. $4. We almost there though. We almost there. That's the Sam's Club. Everybody else is pushing close to $4. It's crazy, y'all. Yeah, get this shit under control, Trump. Damn. Anyway, all right. I'll try to do Brandy. Maybe I'll do Brandy in the morning. Maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow at 6:30. I gotta go to the gym. I'll be done at 5:45. I'll stay for half an hour, so I should be able to do a show at 6:30 tomorrow for at least an hour and a half. So that's when we'll do Brandy. Because if you didn't know, Brandy is blaming Wanye, saying that he took advantage of her when she was younger. All these years later, child, that girl got to be the same age as me, if not very close to it, pushing 50 at least. But now it's all Wanye's fault. Anyway. So we'll look at that tomorrow. So I actually have been enjoying Dr. Tiasan Johnson, who, sometimes he be listening. Okay, shout out to him. And this particular episode was titled, "I'm Allowed to Not Want to Be With You," which kind of goes along with that lady who put her husband on the internet because he was sleeping in the car, right? But he has some examples here, some videos from wherever he got them from, where the biatches is saying that, no, you can't leave me. And then wild out. Because goodbye, sir. Because y'all know that sassy straights don't get to make the decision when the relationship is over. They make the decisions. They make the decisions upon everything. Now, y'all make sure you SYCBM. Okay, with whatever it is that you're doing, whatever money that you're making, whatever career that you have, and you make sure that you listen to the biatches and what they say. Okay. So he got a couple of videos, so let's listen to him and then we shall talk.
And sometimes even straight out blackmail men to provide sexual services or suffer repercussions, reputational damage, losing employment, so on and so forth. Right? Hell, we can go back to slavery and talk about proxy violence, right? Threat against black men if they didn't provide white women with sexual favors, they'd be accused of rape and be lynched by a mob at her word. See, these are, when you really look at it, what we're discovering about women's capacity to commit crime isn't new. It isn't a new feature in human nature for women. It's just a question of when we're going to actually start publicizing and talking, candidly about how women get down. So here's a couple of videos we're going to look at that highlight
how women get down, y'all. So the one on the left is two different videos, male spaces. I got to find them. Caught cheating and instantly went to making false allegations. Wow.
This a little bit, right? And we're going to talk about this weaponization of femininity and how it tends to function. So in the first video on the left, it says caught cheating and instantly went to make false allegations. Let's check it out. See what this is dealing with.
Look. They saying you was on the phone with a man.
Bro, I'm gonna call the cops, bro. Yo, stop. Call the cops right now. Call the cops on this nigga, bro.
Oh, listen to me.
He just pushed me. He tried to push me against that. Like,
imagine that. Getting caught cheating by your boyfriend and then playing the victim. And then saying that he put his hands on you when clearly we're videotaping everything. You're a grown-ass woman. Accept it. You wanted lust instead of security. Simple.
All right.
Child, and she looking like Kim Kardashian. How the hell are you just gonna switch up because you got caught and just say call the police? Can I ask y'all something though? Like, what would he expect from? What would y'all expect from someone that looks like this? I gotta be honest with y'all. It's 2026 for y'all too. So you trying to tell me that this is a person that you want to spend the rest of your life with? This is who you want to have a relationship with? This who y'all see being the mother of your children? What else would a person like this be doing? Honestly, is it just me? Exactly. She trying to look like Kim Kardashian. What would you expect from her? Would you expect her to say, I'm going to go home and I'm going to cook your meal and I'm going to wash your clothes and then I'm going to meet you in the bedroom and then I'll get up and make your lunch? Does she seem like that type of person? He in a relationship with her. What would he expect? I'm going to need y'all to start stereotyping. I'm a stereotyper. I don't care. If it don't look right, I'm going the opposite way. I'm crossing the street. I have no problem with that. Black, white, orange, purple. I don't give a fuck. If it look like you crazy, I'm crossing the street. Do it all the time in New York. Would you expect from her but something like this?
Bro, I'm gonna call the cops, bro. Yo, stop. Call the cops right now.
Why can't she call the police her damn self? Like, you need somebody else. Like, who the fuck does she think she is? She that type of person. Yo, Steph, call the police. Bitch, who the fuck are you? Is that your kid? I wish a bitch would. Yo, Messi, call the police. Bitch, who the fuck you talking to? Who are you talking to?
Call the cops on this nigga, bro. Oh, listen, man.
And she using the N-word. And she using the N-word.
He just pushed me. He tried to push me.
Now, some of y'all let too much shit slide. Some of y'all let too much shit slide.
Imagine that. Getting caught cheating by your boyfriend and then playing the victim. And then saying that he put his hands on you when clearly we're videotaping everything. You're a grown-ass woman. Accept it. You wanted lust instead of security. Simple.
All right. All right. Now, I hear a lot of people say, well, that's a skit. That's a skit. I always have to address it's a skit crew. I don't care. Not because I'm supporting something that isn't accurate. It's because I know these things happen.
Absolutely.
Even when they're performed based on real life.
Agree.
But, you know, sometimes I'd say if it is a skit, some of these cats need Oscars, you know, not just Michael B. Jordan. But either way, right, we saw her quickly shift to weaponizing her vulnerability, weaponizing her femininity, right? Because the assumption is that femininity and vulnerability are interchangeable. So all she had to do to weaponize it was immediately cry victim, knowing full well that it's likely somebody's going to believe her, particularly somebody in a position of authority. All right. These are things we have to take into account. And I'm going to go over some of the things that we're going to see in common with many of these and some solutions. Let's check the second one out. Second one on the right says husband just wanted to see his son get slapped and his gear destroyed.
How the hell does the husband want to see his son? What kind of title is that? Husband wants to see his son. If I'm your husband, I gotta ask you to see my son? Child.
Let's see what this is.
There's video of an altercation that became physical. Okay, you're telling me it's not getting physical, but we have a video that shows the physical encounter.
Okay. I hit him? That I hit him?
Yes. There's a video of it where you slap the phone off his hand and then you grab this earpieces or whatever, and then they broke it and everything. So we have that part of it. You're saying you never did that? I don't know where, but we have a video.
Okay.
Okay? So, based on that video, okay, by Florida, okay, we have domestic battery. Okay, you know what domestic battery is? It's when two couples, father and son, or share custody, they get into physical altercation. When that comes in place, okay, we have no choice, but for the aggressor, we have to take him to county jail. So you'll be placed in custody and you'll be taken to county jail for domestic battery.
So, but I did not hit my husband. I did not.
We have a video, okay, where it shows.
Now you heard that, right? There's two things.
How about the fact that you could be respectful in this case for the oppressor? I'm just saying. You heard the man say that it's on video. I didn't hit him. Ma'am, the man said it's on video. Child.
In that clip we heard so far that I just want to call some attention to. The first thing was that she said, for what? Right? She was shocked. She was surprised. She couldn't understand why she was in any kind of trouble. She could understand it if he was the one that did it, but because she did it, she couldn't understand it. And the reason she couldn't understand it was because as far as, convention goes, abuse is not one person, assaulting another. It's a man assaulting a woman.
Yes, because the biatches don't do shit. Even when they leave their kids at McDonald's, they can find a way to say, it's okay. You don't know. Always some excuses.
See the difference there? As long as it's not a man assaulting a woman, you'll have people that literally will stare at you and not understand what you mean when you say she's committed an act of abuse, intimate partner violence, whichever term you want to use. You'll have people that are thoroughly confused because they don't interpret it that way. Many women have learned to interpret it strictly in terms of men abusing women, right? So she was shocked. And let me go back a little bit. See the second.
Sir, but I did not hit my husband.
Okay, and that was the other thing. She quickly and comfortably shifted into a lie. Now we know it's a lie because they already told her that they saw her on camera. All right, they got it on video, and she's still doubling down. Now this comes from an older era where obviously it wasn't as easy to record something. Like if you go back to the Rodney King case in that era in the early 90s, it wasn't easy to have something recorded. That's one of the things that made that case so important because someone happened to have a camera out. But back in those days, cameras were a rarity. And for quite a
and with all the cameras now, people still don't care. They don't give one damn. They still be doing all this bullshit. It's ridiculous damn list.
You guys call him here? So she.
Now that's interesting. Let's continue.
I did not.
We have a video. Okay, where it shows.
Can you guys call him here? Can you guys call him here? So she.
Now that's interesting. Now she wants to call him here. This is the same thing that what is it?
So imagine if somebody came and they hit you and they wouldn't let you see their son. Now they're about to go to jail and they're like, "Oh no, come back, come help me." No thoughts whatsoever. No thought process for the future and what you're doing whatso damn ever. Child.
The Olympic sprinter did at the airport with her boyfriend there. Sha'Carri Richardson.
Oh yeah, remember when Sha'Carri was hitting on her boyfriend and she lied? Girl, it's the airport. What is wrong with y'all? Dummism.
Same thing.
Just like probably them people with over at the Hard Rock Casino with Offset and TJ. We didn't do it. Camera is about to come out any day now.
She did. The moment that she figured out that they were going to hold her accountable as the aggressor, right? First thing she did is try to call him over so that he can make sure he wasn't pressing charges. And when the police told her that they had to arrest her because it was on video and that he wasn't, because the second thing she did is she moved to shaming once she thought that he was the one that called the police, right? But once they explained that they had to arrest her because it was on camera, had nothing to do with him calling them, she immediately went back to tell them that I didn't do anything to you.
She's still gonna blame him even when she get out. It's gonna be his fault. Think I'm lying? What y'all think? She's still gonna blame him?
That's what this woman is trying to do right here.
You could have done something to stop this. You could have done something to stop it. Keep your motherfucking hands to yourself.
All he wants to do is see my son. That's all this is about. If I bring my son right now, he will have no problem.
Why didn't you bring your son before the oppressor showed up? How about that, Bueller? How come you didn't allow him to see his son before the oppressor showed up? Child, you bitches ain't shit.
Back to tell them that I didn't do anything to you. That's what this woman is trying to do right here.
All he wants to do is see my son. That's all this is about. If I bring my son right now, he will have no problem.
At this point?
Yeah. So in other words, I caused all of this because I arbitrarily didn't want him to see his son. But now that the stakes are looking high, I will finally let him do it if it'll shut him up and make all of this go away. Right. So she's going to.
Yeah, I'll let him see his son, bitch. I'll let him see his son. Oh, how mighty black of your ass. I'm sure bitches will be in the comments talking about, you don't know, bitch, we listening to her. She over here lying.
Concede to something she probably was court ordered to do in the first place. But again, women have often had carte blanche power in the situation, especially when the court, authorized them as the primary custodian of the child, and they got to withhold contact simply because it was Tuesday and they were in the mood. But now she's willing to relinquish all of that control just to make sure she doesn't have to go to jail, right? Now she's saying that's all he wants is to see his child. But she could have said that before the incident occurred and none of this would have happened. But notice that she didn't, right? Here we go.
It's beyond that. We're beyond that point.
Yep.
He knows what he's doing.
We have to. There's no.
What did you do? What did you do? She said, stop video.
Who the hell is that? Mind them business that don't pay you. Sisterhooding it up. This is y'all. You hear this in the background? It's the same difference as what's in the comments. Bitches, this is why you can't get no relationship, because of shit like this. This is what I tell you. I tell y'all, ain't no sisterhood. They will sit behind each other for debaucherous, dumbass shit like this. What's she getting arrested for? Bitch, he just explained it. Shut the fuck up. This is none of your business. But you got to say something to defend us. I don't need none of this. I don't need none of this. She probably was the one sitting up here saying, he ain't got to see him. You ain't got to let him see his daddy. You ain't got to let him see his daddy. Now here you are going to catch a case and a charge. Allegedly. Making shit harder for your son. Making shit harder for the dad. Making shit harder overall. Listening to a bitch that wasn't there when you took all that pleasure in order to get pregnant with that kid. Dummism. Dummism.
I could call him right now. It says stop video.
Okay, so I don't know if it was a friend or family member or mother.
It don't matter. It was a biatch. That's all that matters. Same crap, different.
He knows what he's doing, so immediately. All right, I don't know why they keep doing that. Anyway, so this is the last one. All right, you can see the title here. Chick loses her mind after boyfriend puts her out, wants to press charges until he shows the video. All right, here we go.
He just what he did. He was so grabbing me up on my shirt, telling me, you gotta get the fuck out. You gotta get the fuck out. I'm pushing.
I thought y'all didn't like the oppressor. I thought y'all was scared of the oppressor. I thought the oppressor was always oppressing, but y'all certainly do like to call him now, don't you? Y'all certainly do like to call him now, don't ya? Crazy. It's crazy.
Him back. And he's pushing me.
But when sorry, y'all. But I remember way back when I was like, child, if you look like you don't belong here, I'm calling the police. You're a white supremacist. Oh, so I should let people that I know damn well don't belong here because I know the neighborhood and I know who lives here and I know all that. So I should just let somebody that look crazy stay there and I shouldn't call the police. However, they should call the police for some shit that they created to put their baby daddies, their husbands in danger, because then y'all will be out here on the street talking about Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, defund the police, defund the police.
Back, he's grabbing me by my hair until my hair's coming off. If he has that video, you can hear me in the video saying, "Don't stay away from me, get away from me, please."
Like you are talking down to me. I'm not gonna play it again. That's how you take it. I just said I don't want to be with you. I don't want you in my house. You have a knife out. Get out of my house with that knife. I put it away. Bro.
So do y'all think that she just started acting like this? I'm gonna have to push back. I don't want to see her stomach, but do y'all think that she just started acting like this? You don't think there was none of this aggressiveness and aggression before they got together? Anyone? And he still decided to be with her. Now listen, I'm not saying that nobody should be hitting nobody. You already know my stance on that. Keep your fucking hands to yourself, right? I'm just trying to understand you moving somebody like that into your house. You're taking this past the 3 a.m. to 2 a.m. calls, like y'all say, from a person that acts like this. So you're telling me you've never seen this before? I guess y'all just be like, she ain't ever gonna do that to me. Is that what y'all be thinking? Maybe it's just me.
In the video saying, "Don't stay away from me. Get away from me, please."
Like you are talking down to me. I'm not gonna play it again. That's how you take it. I just said I don't want to be with you. I don't want you in my house. You have a knife out. Please get out of my house with that knife. I put it away. Bro. Make me get out right now. Call the police. I'm done with it. Away from me.
Now, see, I'm gonna tell you now. A lot of women describe this as being strong and being, men being intimidated. No, what you are is entitled. And you're entitled because, historically, when these kind of situations would occur, the police would likely more believe you than him, even if he's telling the complete truth, even if he's the one with marks and bruises, and that he would likely be the one to go to jail. I've been seeing this, most of my life, and it's mainly because a lot of the policies that were created around preventing domestic violence were initiated by feminists, right? And they often framed it as men attacking women. And so when they were able to institute those, there was a sea change in the culture and how people began to, conceptualize domestic violence. And what that meant was women knew that they can now frame it as something that he does and that the law will comfortably believe them. So many of them got entitled. And so as I was coming up, especially from middle school all the way through now, what I started to see was more and more girls and women going on the offensive to attack men. In school, they knew you can get kicked out. Detention would be on the light end. You can get expelled because she started to fight and then she said you hit her, even if you didn't. And at that time, we obviously didn't have, smartphones and cameras. So it was her word against it. Maybe you'd have some bystanders. But often at that time, if there was violence between a male and a female, the male would be in trouble, right? But when you compound that.
All right, y'all keep saying that and using that as your excuse. You can do that, right? So he moved her in. This dude here moved her in. So now he's saying, I don't want you here no more. He knew she was crazy beforehand. So I mean, I know Dr. Tiasan is going to take y'all's side. I know he is, right? Because he's an advocate for men. What I'm saying is that I understand that y'all think that that's what it is, right? So you take these people this seriously, though, that you're moving them in, you're deciding that you want to spend more time with them other than the 3 a.m. or the 2 a.m. type stuff. Then this is what you get. Because y'all know they crazy. Y'all already know. So that woman, you think that she was all nice and kind and demure. Like, I was watching Maggie last night. Shout out to Maggie, the substitute teacher. And she was sitting there doing a wife school thing, like talking about marriage and relationships and everything. And I sit there and I watch her because she's so soothing. It just relaxes me. And sometimes I need that, right? So if I listen to Maggie, the way that she talks, and she talk about her own relationship and, different people and different places she's been in life, and she's just so demure, so sweet, and so kind, that's how she does it, right? So I'm sure she's probably like that most of the time. I be wilding out with y'all. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is mostly what I am. I don't really cuss that much, but here with this frustrating shit, it pisses me off, right? But this is who I am for the most part. I'm animated for y'all, but the words that come out of my mouth and stuff like that, that's just how I am. She's like this. These people are like this all the time. You get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. That's how I look at it. Because child, it's 2026. You think that Coach would deal with that? Just as an example, you think CGA would have dealt with her? First of all, it would only be on a one-time basis, right? Or every so often basis. But one look like they wilding out, he would be done. He won't be moving nobody in. I know that. He's an extreme example, but I'm just saying he wouldn't put up with no shit like that.
Add into adulthood with laws that are quick to take men to jail and ignore male victimization at the same time. Well, that further emboldened women to disregard men's experiences altogether. They turned into bullies. That's really all it is. They became bullies. But they were bullies that had some strength, and it wasn't a physical strength. It wasn't even a capacity or a willingness to use weapons, which is, quite prevalent when you don't believe they'll.
I agree. And no, I didn't see that website yet, Reaper. I agree. Don't accept no disrespect. I agree completely. If you get like it depends. Like everything is not disrespect, right? If somebody is even acting, it has never happened. It has never happened. But if someone had ever even attempted to act like they were going to hit me, done. I told y'all with the dude that had the ex-wife and the 4 kids, and she ended up at my house. Done. I don't want that type of shit. I don't want to live. I don't want to deal with you, which means I have to deal with her, which means I have to deal with y'all's kids too. And that's going to be a habit. Child, we just went on one damn date and this is what she's acting like. People, I don't think people be thinking that far ahead. That was when I was like 19, 20. No. Plus, why would I want to be with somebody that already got 4 fucking kids? No. I'm like, nah, this is a done deal. You cute and all, but it's not worth it. A lot of people just keep on going just because he was tall and he was cute. Child, please, no. If you look crazy, I'm done. If you act crazy, that's where the getting to know somebody comes in at. And I'm telling you, many of people don't do that. They just go straight to fucking. And then you get pregnant and then you find out that somebody is crazy. So I know you don't want to hear, what Steve Harvey had to say, but like a 90-day rule makes sense for people that clearly don't know how to use birth control. I mean, are we going to tell the truth? We're going to shame the devil. Clearly nobody knows how to use birth control around here. Shout out to Houston, ATL, and wherever the hell else is a high STI, STD rate. People getting pregnant like they popping TikToks and shit. Tic Tacs and shit. Yeah, we're having a baby. And it's her body, her choice, right? Now you stuck with her. Now you find out she crazy. Now you got to deal with all this. Imagine getting a bad baby pregnant. Did Lorenz or whatever his name is he the father of her kid? Lavelle, whatever his name is. That heifer went and made videos with some other whore. So they making girl on girl whoredom action, and they probably gonna sell out OF. Imagine getting a whore God. Anyway, come on, child.
Consequences for your behavior, but they knew they had the law.
No.
Right? That's the core element to this. They knew they had the law at their disposal, so they bullied men and puffed their chests out and said, we're strong because these men don't want to go hand to hand with us. Now, aside from the fact that in many of those
if a man go hand to hand with you, you going down. The odds are you're going down. Why would you even want to do that? Why would you even want to do that? Because the odds are you're going down, like to the floor, like knock the fuck out. But because they know that the oppressor will typically side with them, they'll go ahead and try y'all. Hopefully y'all don't be falling for it. How the hell you blaming me? What the hell I do? What the fuck I do? Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit.
Situations between family, men often didn't want to hurt the ones they love. But besides that, the other reason is they didn't want to go to jail. And women knew they weren't going to go to jail for the most part. So this is not about strength on her part. This is about...
Call them right now. And then what? You gonna
stay in jail right now.
You're going to jail now for hitting me.
Call them right now.
Stop hitting me
Right now. Call them right now.
Hitting me.
Yeah, she got a weapon in her hand too.
Right now.
And put the knife down.
Kid, I'm ready. Go.
Child, what about that body shape? Yeah, I'm body shaming. What about this body shape? Said, yeah, that's Bae right there. Let her move it. What is my fault? What I do? I'm not this heifer. Child, so who looked at her? He looked at her and said, yeah, that's Bae right there. I want her to be the mother of my kids.
Pescando en las alcantarillas.
English. No self-control whatsoever. No self-control whatsoever.
Now notice what she just said. She said he pulled the video out in the middle of the argument. Now this is something that and I know a lot of men have been thinking to ourselves for years, right? Often in the news, we'll hear about when he put hands on her. And of course, when he got arrested, went to jail, and she'll give a story where she was an innocent victim. And I'm not saying that that doesn't occur. I am saying, however, what also occurs is that what's taken place before he's lost his composure is not a part of public record. With him, I'm talking to swipe out the public, still ignored. The evidence, the grandfathers, fathers. When you hear stories about intimate partner violence, even if we never find out what he did, he's a man, she was upset, he must have done something that's worthy of his death or his imprisonment. Right? That's how that goes. But no, think of this video when you think about your family members, when you think about all of that.
Of you stepping towards him and striking him multiple times with a knife in your offhand. Wow. And that's what we're going on. We tried, like my partner said, we tried to observe the marks that you stated,
Can you go ask him to not do this right now?
So
again with even though you did it, it's like go talk to him. He's gonna stop all this. Maybe y'all should think about that before you start beating up people and pulling out weapons and shit. So he should just let you go just because you're you. At least when she's arrested, he can clear her shit out. At least that.
The way that this works, Cerebral Ohio takes domestic violence very serious.
Now you see that? She just did the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now that the situation is starting to look bad,
y'all are supposed to have empathy and sympathy, and you're supposed to come to their defense. That's what y'all supposed to do. That's why CBM.
If I have to face him, then let's call the whole situation off and just get him to release me. That's what she's trying to do. Doesn't work that way.
So after us seeing that, he doesn't really have an option. The state is going to mandate that an arrest happens today. Okay? So if you would, go ahead.
Can I call someone really quick?
Not just yet.
Nope.
Not yet.
Yeah. Turn around. Put your hands back.
Oh, wait. So you can listen to these men, but not your man? Wait. So you can listen to these strange men, but not your man? Funny how that works, right?
As I try, hold together like a brain, okay?
Now this is what I mean when I say we infantilize women. You often don't hear anywhere near this much dialogue before men get arrested, particularly when it comes to, it's interesting. All right, so that was it. So yeah, this is what we're talking about.
All right. So she's crazy, and the rest of them is crazy, and you can see the craziness. Y'all worrying about good coochie and shit. That's it. That's all y'all got. That's all y'all worried about. Child, you bringing people into your houses, letting them know where you live and all type of shit like that. So you be allowing women like this around y'all's kids and your houses. These are the type of people that will spray paint your car, slash your tires, all that type of stuff. Because she got good coochie. That's for you sassy streets. That's for you sassy streets. Y'all love it. Y'all like it. I love it. Okay. And so y'all might as well SYCBM. Y'all might as well marry him. Yeah, bust the windows out your car. Yeah, all that. Y'all like that shit. You need people that'll be like, child, I ain't got time. I'm out. I'm out. And let me Homer Simpson it up and back it on up into these bushes because your wife is crazy and I ain't got time. And I don't want to deal with no man that got 4 kids. Anyway, that's it. That's all. It's 8:38. I gotta go to sleep. I gotta lay down anyway. I'm so lazy. We're gonna do Brandy. I'm gonna try to do Brandy tomorrow, and then the Cam and Kendra. Cam and Kendra tomorrow. All right. Brandy in the morning, I think. We'll see. I'll figure it out. All right. Look out for the notifications though. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all for hanging in there. It's been 2.5 hours and I did not plan to be on here this long, but shout out to y'all. Sorry for all the cussing that people are going to be like, you cuss too much. Shut the fuck up. Okay. I don't care. Screw the fuck up. Let me stop. F Funky Dineva. Okay. And everybody else that agree with that shit. If you ain't doing nothing to help the damn community directly, but I'll leave that to another time. Shout out to all of y'all. Remember, we have a 2-week reprieve on the end of the world. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Let me see what's going on. Y'all hit the like button for me if you haven't. Make sure you comment on the videos. All right. Share the videos, hype the videos. Y'all know what to do. Appreciate you. Shout out to everybody that donated tonight. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Shout out to the membership. Shout out to all the members. Shout out to the mods. I appreciate y'all. I'm trying to do 2 times a day all week. Trying to keep busy, y'all. Trying to keep busy. All right. I got shit going on, but student loans are paid. Student loans are paid. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. I will see you all hopefully tomorrow morning. If not tomorrow evening. I see you all. I can count on y'all. I tell you. I appreciate y'all. I'll see you all in the next one.